Hi, welcome in everyone. Welcome. Okay. We're gonna hang out in Zatsu for a little bit before we get into it, but we will be watching, as promised, Vita Carnis. Let's go. I'm super excited about this one. Vita Carnis is probably one of my favorite, probably my top 3 analog horror series. So I'm really excited to be watching this one with you guys today. Welcome in Leah, welcome in Silver, welcome in Tiny Ruler, welcome in Ghost Orb, welcome in Chad, welcome in Denise, welcome in Piano Teddy Bear, welcome in Diaco, welcome in Baxter, welcome in Chef Sakuna, and welcome in Joyce. Welcome in everyone, welcome, and everyone that watches this VODed, welcome in as well. Welcome. Thank you for watching this VODed, everyone. Yes, Vita Carnis today, guys. I'm super excited, super excited. This one's gonna be really good. I think this one's gonna be a lot of fun. Radio Cat as well. Let's go. Analog horror is my jam. Let's go. Yes. We will be getting into it in just a little bit. We're just gonna kind of chat for a little bit and just kind of hang out and just kind of talk. And guys, use this time to go grab a snack. Because this is definitely gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a very good one. So go grab a snack. Go grab some. Actually, this one might be a little gory, so I don't know. Maybe. If you guys can't handle gory, then maybe don't get a snack, because this one is going to be very gory. So just be warned. And also, guys, remember, this is an analog horror series done by Darian Quilloy. So make sure that you go and subscribe to them, and make sure to give them a like and watch these analog horror series yourselves. Before just after the stream is done, or whenever, just if you guys got time, for sure, go give them some support, because they are an amazing analog horror content creator. I cannot wait to get into this one, because this probably is, for a little while, this was my favorite. I don't know if it's still my favorite, but I do know that there's a second season coming out, so depending on how that second season is, this one might be my favorite. There's one part of Vita Carnis that genuinely makes me sick to my stomach. It's the scene with the kid. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Can I have a snack of a snake? And I can handle gore. I used to work in a mortuary. Oh my gosh, Baxter. Damn, that's crazy. Okay, so you're good to go then. You're good to go. Get some of them crawl chips. I actually do, guys. I do have some chips. Funnily enough, and they are red chips. So I think it's kind of fitting. Is crawl considered? I was thinking about it before. Is crawl considered vegan? Or because it's like a plant, right? Or would it be considered meat? Like, would if you were to eat it, could you be considered vegan at that point if you're eating crawl? Or would that, since it is, I don't even know. I'll let you guys theorize for that one, because I actually don't know what it would be considered, because crawl is like, it's meat substance, but is it meat? I don't know. But Snap-Eyed Water, welcome in, welcome. We're just kind of hanging out, and we're just kind of chatting a little bit before we get into it. And also, guys, I did want to say, we do have the waiting room up for the next stream as well, which is going to be Misao. I'm super excited. I'm super excited for Misao. It's going to be a lot. That one's going to be a really good game. I'm really excited to play that on stream with you guys. I did it as an upload a while ago, but I'm super excited to play it on stream with you guys, because Misao is probably my favorite. It's tied between that one and Mad Father, but it is probably my favorite RPG Maker horror game. So waiting room is also for that one. And I will be getting the waiting room up either later today or tomorrow for the membership only Babadook watch along. So that's going to be very fun as well. I mean, technically it is meat, hence the carne classification. Oh, okay. So it's not considered vegan. Snake meat or meat snake. I've never had snake meat before. I've never actually tried it. Welcome in, people leader. Welcome. We got a mimic in the chat, guys. We got a mimic. But I think it's it's particularly called meat snake because it's a meat. It is a snake made of meat. But aren't all snakes made of meat? I don't know. You guys also let me know on that one as well. I think people don't consider bugs as meat. If it's a plant, then it should be vegan. Oh, okay. Maybe. But it is carne classification, which is a meat classification. But yeah. Very interesting. I'm really excited to kind of talk and discuss about this one with you guys. I'm drinking coffee. Let's go. I would have a coffee, but I came back from I just came back from the gym, and I just had something some lunch. So I'm not super hungry. I did get some snacks though, just in case. But I did just eat lunch, so I'm not super hungry, and I definitely don't want to have a coffee because I had an energy drink before I went to the gym. Eating thin flat potato biscuits. Let's go. But I do have some chips. In case I do get hungry during the stream. But thin flat potato biscuits sound good. That sounds really good too. And I always love coffee. I don't know though. Sometimes when I make my own coffee, it doesn't taste as good as when I get coffee out. I don't know if you guys feel that way as well. Isn't meat snake an innuendo for a male part? Oh, is it? I don't know. I'm a say so idol, guys. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what that is. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for this one. But back to the coffee thing though. I'm getting off. I got distracted. Whenever I get coffee out, I always think it tastes much better than when I just make it at home. For some reason, I don't know if you guys feel that way as well. But maybe it's just like the fact that I know that I didn't make it, that I think that it's better. But also for Vita Carnis, season 2 will be coming out. I don't know when. It said like 7 something, but I don't know if it was like 7 months or like 7 days, 7 weeks. It came out a little while ago, so I don't know when it's actually coming out. I'm eating mashed potatoes and a caramel milkshake. I'm ready. Let's go. Caramel milkshake. That sounds so good. That sounds really good. I prefer chocolate milkshakes usually. And I don't mind vanilla ones too, but I've never had caramel. I've never had a caramel one. I do too. Yeah. Same. I think it tastes much better for coffee when you. Same thing for I've made boba. I've made boba at home before, but it doesn't compare to when I get it out. Because when I get it out, I think it tastes much better. Than when I myself make it, because maybe it's like I put so much work and time and effort into it that it's like by the time I actually drink it, I'm like, It's the same thing with like cooking too. Sometimes when I'm cooking, like I cook something for myself and then I eat it and I'm like, but then when I order something, I'll usually order like the exact same thing and I'm like, actually this is so much better. But then when I cook for friends, they're like, oh my god, this is so good, Yuki, this is so good. This is bussin', and I'm like, really? It tastes okay. It tastes okay to me. But I think it's just because I made it and I'm like, I know the whole process of making it. And also when I am cooking as well, I do taste a lot of stuff. I do like taste and like season and stuff here and there. So I feel like it's never quite the same as when I just order something and then I get it that way. I never had boba. Is it good? It is very good, Baxter. It is very good. I highly recommend boba if you haven't tried it since you said you haven't tried it already. But yeah, it is very good. It's interesting. It's chewy. I hope you don't mind like chewy stuff in your drinks, because that's kind of what it is. Because it's tapioca pearls in your drink, and I think it's very good. But yes. And also I think I got the coffee from the store. Let's go. Yeah, I think definitely getting it when you don't make it yourself, it tastes much better. But I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, Babadook is winning. Did win the membership horror movie watch along. I did mention it previously, but I guess I'll officially announce it that I do think that it is winning. So we will be watching the Babadook on Sunday. Same time as normal, same time as all the other streams. So I'm really excited to be watching with that with you guys as well. I understand the process of cooking makes me not hungry anymore or too tired to eat. Yes. That I feel that. Yeah, if you listen to the word choices for the meat snake videos, it might be a little, if I remember correctly, it might be a little unsay so, you mean? Yeah, I could definitely see that. Babadook, let's go. Yes. Babadook. A very, very good horror, psychological horror movie. It's been a while since I watched it, so I think this will be a nice little refresher to watch that with you guys. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Might have to pass. My first time I had tapioca pudding, I chipped my tooth. Ooh, yikes. It's mainly just chewy though. I don't think it's super hard. But yeah, personally, I do like boba in my drinks. I usually like it. So I like it in milk teas, and I like it with and I like it in kind of fruity drinks. I've had it in coffee before, and I didn't really like that too much. I don't know. I think in coffee, I just prefer kind of coffee by itself, kind of plain, like with nothing else in it, compared to having it with having it with boba. Because I think whenever I chew on it, it tastes kind of weird. Maybe because the coffee is kind of bitter and boba is naturally kind of sweet because you add like honey and sugar and stuff to it. So I think it kind of clashes, making me crave boba now. Let's go. How do you feel about popping boba? I like the popping boba in fruity drinks. So like in like teas that are more fruit, that have like fruit in it and that sort of thing. I like it in that. I know that some people do like popping boba in like milk teas, and I just never got that. Because I prefer my milk tea pretty I like my milk tea pretty plain, with just like boba and maybe some milk pudding, and that sort of stuff. But I usually don't like it with I don't like it with popping boba, because popping bobas are usually really fruity tasting. But I think it's fine if you have like a fruit tea or something, and I think that's pretty good too. Like passion fruit green tea, or even like fruity oolong tea, that could be pretty good too. So that's just how I see it. That's my own personal opinion on it. But yes, man, I kind of want boba too, but I do not have any. I just have water. Can you recommend a coffee for me to try? For me, my favorite type of coffee to get whenever I go out is I usually get iced caramel macchiato. That's probably my favorite one. I usually don't try other types of coffee. I usually get the same thing every time I go out, and it's usually iced caramel macchiato. But that's usually how it is. I also recommend, if you like canned coffee, I recommend UCC coffee. UCC is really good as well. And as well as I think it's Maxim coffee is also really good. If you like canned coffee. Makes sense, since most popping usually citrus of some kind. Yes. I think the citrus mixed with the milk, the kind of milky flavor of milk tea and stuff is just a little weird for me. But yes, my favorite type of coffee that I usually drink is I forgot what it's called. It's got Maxim brand instant coffee, and I usually just do like one scoop of that into a cup, and put some water in it and some sugar if you like, and then some cream, and it's usually pretty good. Just made my own milk tea. Let's go. Making your own milk tea is always so much better than like I don't know if you guys have ever had a Hong Kong style milk tea. But Hong Kong style milk tea is one of my favorite milk teas, and it's very good. Henry here from FNAF is here. Let's go. Welcome in. Welcome. But I do like Hong Kong style milk tea is literally just like Lipton black tea. Like Lipton black tea, and it's like really concentrated, and you usually have it with like condensed milk. And that's pretty much it. It's really simple. It's really simple. Oh, yum. Yes, yes, yes. I highly recommend it if you guys haven't tried it. It's super simple to make. But it is very, very good. Probably one of my favorite type. It is probably my favorite milk tea. But usually you have that, you don't have that usually cold. It's usually have that warm, and you have it with some other stuff as well. And it's pretty good. But all right, guys, I think I've given you guys ample time. Kona brand of coffee is pretty good too. I've never tried that one. Kona brand. Let me see before we get into it. Kona brand. Yeah, I usually drink UCC or I have tried the UCC Kona canned coffee, but I've never tried this one before. But I have tried the UCC version, and I do like it. It's a little bit darker though. It's a little bit darker than normal UCC. Go ahead. I'm just melting butter for my popcorn. Let's go. Let's go. But all right, yes, I think we are going to get into it. I think I've given you guys ample time to get a snack and stuff. So we're going to get into it. We're going to get into Vita Carnis. So let me go ahead and move you guys over so I can still see you guys on the screen. Okay, before I switch. All right. Okay. Get this ready. Okay, there we go. There we go. I think this is it. Yeah. Okay. Is it good? Why is it not showing? Oh no, I can't read this. It's so small. The fuck? Is it this one? Yes. All right, there we go. And remember, guys, let me know on audio levels. If you guys need any audio adjusted, just go ahead and let me know. And I will I'll fix that for you guys. Let me make sure that the audio is actually on first. Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. All right, let's dive in to Vita Carnis, guys. Let's go. Okay, remember, guys, there's trigger warnings. Up a little. All right. I think we're good. Snack obtained. Let's go. Oh, wait. Okay, so video talks about and shows imagery of graphic content like gore, flashing lights, violence, death. Viewer discretion is advised. Classified material. Federal law provides severe civil and criminal penalties for the unauthorized viewing of this footage. Blah, 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 blah.
On planet Earth, life has thrived for millions of years. Creatures big and small have found ways to adapt and evolve to flourish in all types of environments. From barren wastes to lush forests, life can be found. Earth has homed these creatures since the dawn of life itself.
It's like a documentary.
Only until very recently, things have changed. New life forms have appeared all around the globe and completely changing the balance of nature and what we know about evolution itself. That is why we, at National Living Meat Research, have been studying these new species, trying to help educate everyone about these creatures and their wondrous ways of life. First,
National Living Meat Research, isn't that just us?
Since their explosive arrival across the globe in 1931, there has been much debate on what these newcomers are and where they came from. Are they extraterrestrials coming to invade Earth? Or are they demons who come from hell to purge humanity? From what our scientists have discovered, no. The origins of these creatures are solely to Earth, miraculously out of nowhere. We don't know why or how, but one thing is for certain, Earth is now their home.
Let's go!
What these creatures are is
new animals, let's
still
go.
Not well known today. But here is what we do know. These creatures are comprised mainly of muscle tissue, organs, and bones. They greatly resemble animals with no skin, or store-bought meat. Because of these characteristics, they have been named accordingly as Vita Carnis.
How does that work,
the
though?
Carnis species consume decay.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to pause and interject. That way we're not it's not I'm not like interrupting during it. But how does that work exactly? Because I do know that like you have skin to like keep moisture in, correct? So how does that work if they don't have skin? How do they retain their moisture? Living meat research? Yes. How is audio for you guys? Is it too loud? Do you guys need me to turn it down? Is a jellyfish at first glance? I think that is a trimming. That is a trimming. But is audio? Let me know if audio is okay for you guys. If it's too loud, I can turn it down a little bit. Just let me know. Just let me know. But yeah, it's a little strange because I do know audio. Okay, okay, good, good, good. Thank you, thank you, Leah. Thank you, thank you.
Decaying organic matter, but their main diet is composed of raw meat, not including their Carnis relatives. The Carnis only appear in places where there is an abundance of crawl, which leads to the first creature of the Carnis species, the crawl.
The
The
crawl.
crawl is a growth of meaty tendrils that closely resemble the small intestine, the only difference being the dark red coloration. These tendrils grow in a similar pattern as vines, mold, or fungi.
So they're
A
kind of
primary
like
stem structure is the host
kind of like
divisions of other,
so they
smaller
are like
branches.
fungi.
In each tendril contains a variety of veins, arteries, and other similar organs used to transport nutrients absorbed from its surroundings.
You gotta love this sketch.
The ends of these tendrils are equipped with organelles used to absorb water and organic matter necessary for growth.
Oh,
The source of
interesting.
these organic materials is mainly found in dirt and soil on surrounding surfaces. Using its root-like tendrils, it absorbs the material and processes it into usable energy. Although,
Very
the crawl
interesting.
also
I love that
obtains
how
energy
this
through
series
another
sets it
means.
up. How it sets up the
Using a
biology of
sophisticated
these
form of
creatures.
photosynthesis. The dark pigmentation of the smaller branches is ideal for absorbing sunlight, and therefore allowing solar energy to fuel the crawl's growth. Because of its efficiency,
Sorry guys, I had to turn the volume
it
down on my
thrives
end.
in
It's a
almost
little
all
loud
types
for
of
me.
environments, easily allowing it to spread across the world, and can be found pretty much anywhere. Its recent inclusion in the ecosystem has caused many major changes in nature's balance. One may assume that the crawl's presence may outcompete any other competitors, but due to its unique life cycle, where old branches fall off and decay into nutrient-rich compost, all forms of life seemingly flourish instead.
So is it meat or plants? Maybe
The
it's a bit
crawl's
of both.
abundance grants plenty of nourishment to all animals, from plants feeding on the decayed crawl,
That is so
herbivores
cool.
thriving on
That is
increased
so
plant
interesting.
population, and carnivores feeding on both the abundant prey
Alex, welcome,
and are able
welcome.
to eat the crawl as well. The presence of all these animals leave behind waste, which will be broken down and consumed by the crawl. And
It's
cycle
the
begins
circle
again.
of life, guys. It's the circle of
This
life.
form of symbiosis leads to an environment where all populations thrive.
So this is good. This is very good for
Humanity
us.
also uses the crawl to our advantage. Because of the supernatural rate of growth and its richness in nutrients,
Oh, what
it
the?
has been sustainably cultivated into domestic farms. The crawl is harvested and processed into fertilizer, which greatly increases crop yield and quality. The crawl may also be used as a food source for humans, and reliably so.
You can eat it,
But due to its
guys. You
untimely
can.
appearance and taste, it has yet to reach cuisine standards.
Oh wait, what? So it tastes bad?
The crawl also plays a very important role in the next creatures that we have been studying. Sometimes, in a crawl-populated environment, a node of meat may develop on one of the branches. This node will fall off and grow into a functioning organism, and go to live on as an independent animal.
That is fucking nuts, so
This
man. That is
leads us to the
crazy.
upcoming species that we will be discussing. The first of these creatures are the trimmings.
Yeah, the trimmings. Let's go. All right, that was the first one, guys. That was the first one. Farmers be making racks. Yeah, dude, this is so interesting. That's what I love about this analog series is it really gives a lot of because I feel like in other like horror stuff, they just kind of introduce stuff, but they don't really give much detail and context to how this works or how this thing would survive in an actual ecosystem. Because it seems like a lot of times in other like fiction and just in general, they introduce something and it's like it says it's always been around, but it's like how does it interact with our ecosystem and how does it work? But with this one, it definitely gives the like it definitely shows that these things can like they can work in our ecosystem and that the only things that might be in danger are us, us human beings. So I think that is so interesting. That is so interesting. Um, this kind of traumatized me. It's not the one you're thinking of. We'll get there. We'll get there. We're gonna be watching the whole series. What kind of human has those proportions? I don't know. I don't know. Farmers be making racks. Yes, 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 and it's edible, just not tasty. Oh, but if it's nutritious, then why does it matter? I love trimmings. Yeah, the trimmings are cute. They're so cute. Um, Vein makes species. Yeah, I think that's so interesting that it can grow like a flower and have like its own organism detached from it, and then that organism will grow and turn into something else, right? That's so crazy. That's so crazy. All right, next one, next one. I'll stop and read off chat at the end of every video, just so that we're not interrupting during it.
The trimmings.
They're so cute.
Trimmings are small animals that resemble skinned raccoons. They are commonly
I think they
known
look
to
more
have
like
a plump
fleas,
body,
but
round head, small eyes, nose and ear holes, and an agape mouth. They are also equipped with a diversity of limbs.
I know there's a plushie of
All
this and I want
individual
it.
trimmings are unique, each with a different body shape, number of limbs, and other characteristics.
Ugh.
One thing they all share in common is that they are made mostly of meat tissue and are a maximum of 20 centimeters in length, no larger than a basketball. Its life starts with its separation from the crawl. It will wonder to find anything that is edible and able to consume. Although it is an omnivore, being able to hunt meat and forage for plant matter, trimmings are almost entirely scavengers.
Fetus
Their
raccoon
diet
fucking pets,
consists of
yeah.
rotting plants and meat, including, but not limited to, fruits, vegetables, roots, seeds, insects, and deceased animals.
So they're like
Although its
actual
appearance
raccoons,
is
they're
unsightly,
scavengers.
it is a cowardly creature, only fleeing,
It looks like it's
screeching,
scared. It's
and
like,
hiding when
ah!
threatened. Because of its lack of defensive traits, it lies near
Erica,
the
welcome
bottom of the
in.
food chain, making it easily overpowered and picked off very regularly by predators.
I bet this thing has a lot of
Naturally,
nutrients
its
in it.
population would eventually die out. This is not the case. The crawl constantly produces a large quantity of trimming nodes, keeping up their numbers. Naturally, trimmings can be found wherever there is abundant
Let's
crawl.
go. They're worldwide, baby. Let's go.
Trimmings grow at a decent pace,
I want one
reaching
as a pet.
maturity at around 7 months, having a maximum lifespan of 2 to 4 years.
Low commitment pet.
Although they are plentiful, humanity has no proper way to implement trimmings into society.
You guys are right. The limbs are
Their
kind of long.
overabundance has even considered them pests, due to them digging through trash bins and making excessive noise at night.
Dude, if I saw
Besides
this,
all of
I'd be
this,
actually a little
some
scared.
people still keep trimmings as pets and relatively
It's so
domesticate
cute.
them.
I want one.
Nuisance or not, trimmings are a wondrous creature. From their plentiful numbers to their skittish nature, they are truly a thing to behold. The next species on our list is the meat snake.
Oh, there's the meat snake. Let's go. All right, so we will go back. We'll go back and talk about the trimmings a little bit because these things are so cute, guys. I know, like, look at this. But I will say though, like any wild animal that you see, if I saw one of these like in an alley or something, or like when I'm taking out the trash, I would probably like in the middle of the night, I would probably lose my shit because I'd be so scared. But seeing it like domesticated like this, it is really, really cute. Meat snake, nom nom. Yes, or the meat snake, the meat snake. I love the trimming and the doggy bed. Yes, right. Isn't it so cute, guys? It is so, so cute. But yeah, if I saw it like this, where it's like I'm like in the middle of in the like just out there, I'd probably be a little bit fucking scared. But it's like I would imagine though that if because it said that it's like on the low end of the food chain, since it can't really hunt for itself and it just scavenges. I would imagine though that once it dies, right, just like the crawl, like this would be very nutritious for an animal, right, for like any other animals. So very, very cool, very, very cool. And I would assume that it's like that for all of the Vita Carnis species as well. Like once it dies and starts decaying, it would be really rich in nutrients and stuff if they acted like dogs or cats. I don't know if it acts like that. I think we hear it later on, don't we? I'm pretty sure we hear what it sounds like. But yeah, seeing this shit where it's like, oh god, like that's actually kind of scary, guys. I find them pretty cute. I do too. I think they're very, very cute. The trimmings can sometimes be trash panda-y. Yeah, like they do have like raccoon vibes. My eyes, I can only see a sea lice. Yes, you're right, actually. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was thinking they kind of look more like they kind of look like fleas or something. Like, I don't know. They look kind of like a bug to me. They are ugly cute. Yes, they are ugly cute. They are so cute. But yeah, this one in the dark, if I saw that, I'd probably be pissing myself because it's so freaky looking. But it's a low if you do have it as a pet though, it's a low commitment pet, guys. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that great? You don't have to they are scrunkly. But like if you they only live for 2 to 4 years, so if you keep one as a pet, it won't it's not a super high commitment. Very, very interesting. But yes, we got the meat snake next. Let's go, let's go. All right. So the meat snake, I'm assuming that all of these they start off as like little nodes, right? But I think it would be kind of cool if they like evolved into these different things. Giant meat fleas, yes. Very, very true. All right. Next one. Let's go. The meat snake. The snake of meat.
The meat snake.
Mut, mut,
The meat snake is a
Mutari
worm-like
Carnis?
creature made of a
Give
variety
them your
of
table
types of
scraps?
meat
Yeah, you
coated
could.
in a transparent, skin-like membrane. Its size varies during its lifespan, depending on how much it consumes. When it first separates from the crawl, it is only a few centimeters
Oh, it's like a
in
worm.
length. Eventually,
That thing is
it will
nasty,
reach an
though.
average length of 5 meters. Although, under
Woo!
extreme conditions, like natural disasters, war, or plague, it can
Why
greatly
those
surpass this
specifically?
length. The meat
Dune worm?
snake's
Yeah, it
diet
is the
consists
dune worm.
entirely
It's
of
the
dead animals
Shai-Hulud.
or parts. A meat snake is incapable of consuming a healthy, living organism. The meat snake allocates its food by using a tongue-like organ covered in sensors to touch and feel its environment. The sensors catch particles of decaying meat, notifying the meat snake that there is food nearby.
How interesting.
This process shares many similarities to
And a
regular
worm pal? I think I'm
snakes,
good on this
hence
one,
the meat
guys.
snake's name.
Parasite.
Once it locates the corpse, the meat snake will open its jaw and swallow the entire body whole.
Damn.
Once the entire body is
What a
consumed,
mouth do.
the meat snake's stomach will
God
release a
damn.
variety of chemicals. Some will break down soft tissue like skin and the connection points between muscles. Others chemicals will then ferment and preserve the tissue to keep it from breaking down for as long as possible. After
So it's just
that,
like a normal
the
snake.
remaining flesh and bones will move along the meat snake's tract and slowly be implemented into its own structure, extending
Oh,
the
that's
meat
kind of
snake.
cool. That is so cool. 5 meters? Yeah, that
Unsatisfactory
thing is
parts
tall
like
as hell.
skulls,
Or
pelvises,
long.
hair, and fingernails will be excreted. Speaking of skulls, the meat snake will take the skull from the consumed organism and use it as its own. Each meat snake has its own skull, each corresponding to what that one has consumed.
Okay, guys, that's kind of metal, right? That's kind of cool. it takes its meal, takes the bones and like adds it to itself. Isn't that kind of cool? I feel like that's kind of cool. Giant leech? Yeah, it is like a giant leech. Good for decomposing. Yeah, this thing, I don't know. All these things are pretty good for the ecosystem, I would imagine.
During its lifespan, it will swap or replace these skulls if needed. A meat snake's lifespan depends entirely on how much a meat snake consumes.
What happens
The
if it gets
longest one
multiple
has
skulls
lived for
then?
was 28 years. The meat snake has no predators and is immune to disease due to its preserving chemicals. The only
Interesting.
significant ways a meat snake can die is through starvation, burning, or complete destruction of the meat snake's membrane coating.
Ooh.
Interestingly, the meat snake is the only
What the
member of
fuck is that? What is that, dude? That thing is long. Holy. I like the human one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're getting to that one. We're getting to that one. Like 2.5 times the average person's height. Nah, dude, this looks even taller. This thing looks huge. Imagine seeing that thing. That is insane. Meat steak's kind of cute. I mean, maybe if you domesticate it, but it eats decaying matter, so it probably smells really bad. Graveyard's getting raided. Maybe, but look at that thing. That thing is fucking crazy. But yeah, what happens if it gets multiple skulls? Does it add it to the design? Like can it add multiple skulls, or does it, if it eats something and it has a skull, does it shed the old one and put on the new one? So fun in games until the meat snake rolls up with skull of some super apex predator. I mean, but it doesn't eat living things, so it's fine. It ate well. Yeah, it did eat well. It did eat well. These things, anaconda type beat? Yes, anaconda. This thing is fucking huge. This is like bigger than an anaconda, right? Plus one skull. Yeah. It levels up. Literally it levels up. What is that game, guys? What is that game called? Is it like Spore or something where you eat other things and then you grow? Or is it like there's a game like that, guys. You know which one I'm talking about? Um, Maybe the side of the body bone armor? Yeah. That'd be crazy if it bulked up and then that way it can't, it's like it just gets more protective coating over itself. But what is that game, guys? Snake? What is that game called? The one where you eat where you eat stuff and your goal is to like eat more and then you continue to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. I forgot what the name of the game is called. There are several games like it though, if I remember correctly. There are quite a few, but I don't remember exactly what it was. Being the size of a worm from SpongeBob. I was just imagining riding on that snake in a battle. I mean, it's kind of slow, no? I feel like it's pretty slow because all it does is just eat decaying matter. So I don't think it would be super fast. It's not going to be like riding the dune worm or something. It's called Snake, I think. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, there is a game, and it kind of reminds me of that, where it just keeps adding, like you just keep adding to your own mass or whatever. Agario, that one too. That one too. There are quite a few different games like that. But I just don't remember the name of them. This thing is I think this one's cool, yeah, Agario's one? Okay. But yeah, this one is really cool. This one is, like, I think the meat snake is probably I think it's cooler than the trimming. I think it's, definitely more interesting looking than it just being a trash panda.
The Carnis family that is able to reproduce. When a meat snake reaches an excessive size, and is in the conditions to do so, it will commence mitosis, splitting itself in two. Then the now two meat
Ooh,
snakes
so
will
it's
go
literally
on their
like a
separate
normal,
ways and
like an
live on as two
earthworm.
distinct organisms. Meat snakes can only be found in moderate temperature climates, not too hot, not too cold.
Oh,
Their
they're
population depends entirely on the amount of corpses available. Where there is death, there are meat snakes.
they don't probably don't have to worry about this unless there's like
Humanity
something bad
will use
happening
them
to the
our
world.
advantage. Meat snakes are a very efficient and clean way of disposing of any meat products. The preserving fluid within the meat snake's body disinfects the carrion, preventing the spread of disease.
Smart.
Humans use meat snakes in butcher shops as a waste bin, dispose roadkill, within war on the battlefield to dispose of festering bodies and parts, and within zoos to dispose of deceased animals.
Interesting.
They are extremely tame, not caring if any creature is around them.
Yeah,
only
very
acting
tame, guys. Look at that.
defensively
It
when
looks
is
very
within
tame.
Consuming a meal. This means they are very easy to tame.
Oh no, that doesn't look very
Overall,
tame worthy.
meat snakes are
Oh,
a
what is
marvelous
that?
creature with a very interesting way of sustaining itself. It is an amazing experience to encounter one, as long as you don't mind the smell.
Yeah, so they do smell. They do smell.
Our next creature is the mimic.
Let's go. The mimic. The mimic. All right. Yeah, this one is so like
Really tame.
I think this one's really cool. A lot of the images too are really, really cool too. Asexual reproduction. Yes, asexual reproduction. Uh oh no, I live in Indonesia. Oh no, you're not gonna see any how to hide a body meat snake. You are right. You are right. Um give all the bad meat to meat snakes. Yeah, you instead of wasting it, tame with motion blur headed towards camera. Yeah. Is the mimic? Yeah, it's the mimic. Let's go. That's the next one. That's the next one. These are so cool looking. Like, look at that, dude. And it looks like it does take the bones from other animals and add it in. It looks so cool. This is so interesting. Meat snakes can have a little have little salami as a treat. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it'll only eat dead meat though, so this is so interesting, and I like that it includes, like, how we as people use it as well. I think that's also really cool. Um, and like, it won't like when it decays and everything, it won't like it's good for the environment as well because it breaks down any bad like what is it, parasites and stuff. So that's very interesting, very interesting. This thing, like, look at that, dude. Looks like the Loch Ness monster. What the fuck? Oh my god, that is so crazy. This one's really cool. This one's really cool. I think this one's probably my second favorite one of the Carnis species. But all right, let's get to everyone's favorite. Let's get to everyone's favorite thing. Let's get to this, the Mimic. I did play a game, guys, similar that I think is based off of this, and it is there is a video up, so definitely check it out, guys. Definitely check it out if you guys are interested, because I think it is inspired by Vita Carnis.
The Mimic. The Mimic is a bipedal creature with
Look at this motherfucker.
humanoid anatomy. They greatly resemble humans without skin, with added exaggerated features. These features include extended finger
He's got a nice smile, guys. He's like
bulging, empty eyes, and their most prominent feature, a wide, teeth-filled smile. Although it resembles a happy face, this is due to coincidence, and is only how their facial structure is shaped. The maw of the Mimic contains much more teeth than humans, and their teeth
is the Mimic
is
going to be
comprised
hostile?
almost
Probably.
entirely of incisors, with some canine and premolars in the back. This tooth composition is ideal for biting down onto meat and swallowing chunks whole. A mature Mimic's diet is comprised entirely of human flesh.
I love the pause. I love the pause when it says human flesh. Nice, perfect.
Because of this, they are found solely around human-populated areas. The Mimic's life cycle
Nice
is
knowing
made
you
of
guys.
3 stages. In the first stage, a young Mimic separates from the crawl. They closely resemble their trimming relatives, but are thin, sleek, and only have 4 appendages. In this stage, the young Mimic will hunt small animals.
I thought it only
moving
eats
on to
human
larger
flesh,
and
though.
Larger as they grow. Once large enough, it will begin metamorphosis into the next stage of life.
Like an alien. It'll like
Once
shed
fully
its skin.
transformed, it will resemble the description mentioned in the beginning. Its hunting style changes and becomes much more complicated. It now stalks and feeds only on humans. It will locate human-populated area and begin its search for an easy target. To blend in, it may use objects to conceal itself. These include clothing, mannequins, and furniture.
They are fucking smart, guys. They're intelligent.
Once a target has been found, the Mimic will observe its prey and learn its routine and when it is most vulnerable. This is typically when the human is asleep at night. Once the prey is within position, the Mimic will advance silently until it is close
Your sleep
enough.
paralysis demon,
The
guys?
Mimic
No,
will
that's a
then
Mimic.
begin
That's what it is.
in consumption. Once the Mimic has had its fill, it will leave the scene, a fair
Nice.
distance away
You really had
from
to be
the human
descriptive with that.
population, and begin to digest its meal. Although, in the case that a human is awake, a Mimic will use a variety of sounds to either lure or startle prey into cornering themselves.
That thing is so fucking smart. That is
Once a human is in
insane.
place, it will swiftly attack and kill the helpless target.
Alternate, but a bit better. More efficient, I would say. Found footage. We get to see that that mimic in action. Guys, that is so scary sounding. Holy shit. Turn your fucking flashlight off. What are you doing? Your flashlight is peeking through the cracks, man. Hello. It's coming. Is it coming? Yeah, you're cooked. You're cooked, man. Ew, look at his fingers. Peekaboo. Worst game of hide and seek ever. Ew, look at its face. Oh my god. Worst game of hide and seek ever.
The next stage of the mimic's life cycle has two potential morphs it may develop into. If a mimic has a consistent supply of food, it will develop more human-like features.
That is
It
crazy.
will grow skin, hair, and by the end will look nearly identical to a human being.
That is fucking
It now
insane.
can blend entirely into civilization and lure other humans more effectively.
What an apex predator,
The
dude.
second type of morph happens when a mimic receives an overabundance of food. It will grow into a larger, more evolved hunter.
Yeah, that is
Its
freaky
proportions
looking.
will increase in length, and its humanoid features will fade away. It grows a thick, dark coating of a flexible skin, which is highly durable, and increases in strength the more the elder mimic consumes.
Damn.
This excludes the face, which is now
He looks
coated
like the
in velvety
marionette
skin.
from FNAF.
The mimic's teeth have also moved deeper into the mimic's throat, leaving its mouth a toothless grin.
Interesting.
It uses the dark hue of its skin to hide seamlessly within a dark environment. Its skills have
It's
also
like that
been
meme.
heightened. This makes an elder mimic one of the most efficient predators on the planet. Because of the obvious threat this poses on humanity, nations around the world have released instructions on how to be able to fend for yourself in a
Let's
mimic
go.
encounter.
We can defend
Here are the
ourselves.
instructions.
1. Avoid going out alone if your location is known to have mimics, or there have been mimic sightings.
What the fuck?
2.
That's so
if
unhelpful.
you encounter a stationary mimic, seemingly unfazed by your presence, quietly leave the location and alert your local authorities.
What are the authorities gonna do?
3. If pursued by a mimic, get yourself into a position where you are able to flee. Mimics will rarely attack if a person has a clear escape route. 4.
So it'll just
In the
follow you
event
then.
that you have been cornered by a mimic, roll into the fetal position, protecting your neck, face, and vital organs from attack. Make as much noise as you can to alert any other people. 5.
What's stopping it from just killing everyone?
Do not use it. A mimic is fairly resilient, and any strikes or shots on a mimic is not effective enough to bring it down in time. Instead, use it as a barrier between you and the mimic to block any attacks.
And what are the
6.
authorities gonna do?
In a situation where a mimic is hunting in the immediate area and is not aware of your position, hide somewhere low, like under a bed or behind other furniture. A mimic will not linger too long to search for prey and will move on.
Be safe, and avoid any encounters with a mimic at all costs. Next up, the harvester.
So they could have. So they were hiding, right? Like that person was hiding. It's just turn your fucking flashlight off. What the fuck are you doing? No wonder it fucking came after you. Oh my god. Because it just said here, if you just hide, it won't search for long unless this thing is gaslighting and fucking us over and telling us what to do, but it's actually not accurate. That is so freaky, man. That is so crazy. Let me see what you guys are saying. Mimic in South America be like, nah. They haven't gotten to my state yet. Let's go. Looks like an SCP. It does. It does. My door isn't on that side, so nope. I don't like that it doesn't look human. I mean, it's not. It can look human because it'll start taking appearances that look more human. Bro's gonna be in the darkness, being like, "I better not catch you lacking." Yeah, it will. It will. American though, my problem is with the whole bulletproof thing is that physics is still a thing, and it should still keep them at bat. Also, personal theory. I don't think that to trust the AI voice. Oh, okay. Don't trust them. Don't trust them. One that scares me the most. Really? I mean, the harvester isn't that crazy. Is RPG gonna work to a mimic? I mean, okay. I think something like that would probably work, guys. I want to go back and look at the pictures though for this, but some of these are pretty contradictory. Some of these are like it says to hide, but obviously hiding didn't do anything. You're cooked. It says alert the authorities. What are the authorities gonna do? If attacking it physically doesn't do anything, then what is the point? What can you do against it? This thing though, I don't know, guys. Is it just me but I feel like this one isn't as scary looking as the default one. I think the default one looks pretty fucking terrifying. Look at his. Ugh, man. Whereas I want to go back. I wanted to go back because I saw that some of these had where is it? Had a text on them and I wanted to read it. Mimic locked inside home after owner escaped. Photographed by Shanzi guy. He had to grab a picture for the gram, guys. He had to take a picture to post on Reddit or on Twitter for everyone to see. He's like, "Yo guys, I survived this mimic." But that is crazy. That's so freaky looking. It's so weird. I want to explain there's a specific video on here about the harvester that gave me legit nightmares and don't get scared that easily. Let's go. We'll get to it. That's the next one. That's the next one. If the mimic sees you hide, then hiding doesn't work. Oh, okay. People need to start using swords and axes. I don't know if that's gonna do anything though. Right? We're going back to medieval times though. All right, where's the other one? Look at this thing. When it starts off, it looks like an animal. It dead ass looks like an animal. Takes over for no reason and later contradictory info. Just saying this now in case I leave before then. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think that I would take the AI at its word. Where's the other one? There's another one too. Or is it somewhere else? All right, so here are the parts of the world where the mimic is. Yeah, guys, nice knowing you. Sniffy, hi Yuki, am I late? We are in the middle of watching Vita Carnis right now. Welcome in though. Welcome. Yeah, guys, if you guys live in any of these areas, you guys are good. You guys are good. I wonder if it's just like if it's only picking like more populated areas and that sort of stuff. That's how it works. Are there any? I thought there was another picture of. Yeah, mimic locked in home after owner escaped. So you just have to lock it in, and then it's gonna be like the sign. I don't know if you guys have seen the Signs by M Night Shyamalan, but that's that's kind of how the aliens in that one how it turned out was the guy like locked it in his pantry or whatever, and then just like booked it. It's in Java, Indonesia. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, watch out, guys. It's this thing's a coming for you. This thing is so freaky looking. Honestly, like this is probably the scariest one because this one can like actively hunt you. That is crazy. Thick, flexible coating provides protection and allows mobility. This one's also very interesting too because it like no longer has teeth and the teeth move back. That is all right. All right, where were we? Where were we? We're back here, right? Oh wait, there's more. There's more, guys. Ew, is it eating? Oh god. Guys, that is so fucking scary. Ew. Holy shit. I actually didn't know that this was here. I don't know if they added this or not. Just listen to the sounds. Sounds like mukbang, guys. Are you sure you're eating meat? Or is that bone? That is so disgusting. That is so nasty. Mukbang sounds, guys, I cannot stand them. They're so nasty to me. Mukbang sounds like actually make me uncomfortable when I watch them. So hearing that is peak horror for me. All right. We got the harvester next. Next one, let's go. The harvester.
The harvester.
I love the music though. The elevator music. It's very calming.
The harvester is a large, bulbous mass with a large amount of tendrils spreading from the base.
Ugh.
The bulb measures around 3 meters in height and 2 meters in diameter. The tendrils, on the other hand, can extend up to 150 meters in diameter horizontally. The harvester is a specialized form of crawl that grows in a unique and deadly way. A harvester is created when a node that will grow into a harvester.
You think the wind will like blow it away?
Continues to grow. Eventually,
oh, never mind.
It will grow tendrils of its own. It uses the energy provided by its mother branch and expands its reach further. Its tendrils,
cool.
hidden just below the surface of the ground.
That is so cool.
The harvester is equipped with two types of specialized tendrils. The first type is bulky and flat. They lie the closest to the surface. These
looks like a
branches
bug.
are lined on each length of the tendril with spines, extending in the shape of a bear trap. On each side of the branch, those particular spines have a vein that feed into them, that pump two types of venom. On one side, the spines can inject a neurotoxin, which will attack the nervous system of whomever it is injected into, causing sudden paralysis.
You're cooked, man. You're so fucked.
Which when injected, prevents blood cells from clotting.
Oh my god.
Whenever a large
you are
animal
so
moves
fucked
across the area armed with these tendrils, the branches will clamp onto the animal and thrash violently. Once the prey has been injected
like a
with
bear
both
trap,
venoms, the tendrils will rest and the prey will immediately collapse. The animal will be unable to move due to the paralysis, and the wounds caused by the thrashing spines will not stop bleeding. All the prey can do is lie patiently, until succumbing to blood loss. Once the prey has bled out, the second type of tendrils come in. They lie below the spine equipped once. These branches are thick, but very sturdy.
Ugh.
They share similar anatomy to the small branches of the crawl, equipped with organelle that absorbs nutrients. These tendrils sense the blood, and move their way to the surface and begin to absorb the vital fluid. Once the blood has been consumed,
it's not gonna waste.
Tendrils will wrap around the body and begin to shuffle downwards. This movement loosens the soil and slowly pull the body underground. Once secure, the tendrils will continue to feed until there is nothing but scraps. The nourishment absorbed by the tendrils will be sucked back into the main bulb of the harvester. This bulb houses all the vital organs and the venom glands that pump into the spines. The nutrients are then converted into usable energy. The remains underground decompose, providing a rich soil, causing very prominent plant growth, which then attracts more animals. A strange behavior the harvester displays is its choice of diet. The spines will only activate on larger animals, allowing smaller ones to pass by unaffected. The spines will also not activate on some species of bird. There are a couple theories as to why this happens. One, it could be that attacking smaller animals would cost too much energy for what they get in return, making it not worth the time. Another could be that smaller animals may attract larger animals or predators, allowing a safe place where prey may thrive and lure more predators. It truly is astonishing. Although it is a spectacular creature, it is also very dangerous.
Yeah, no shit.
The harvester is decently rare, only populating sparse areas in the northern hemisphere and woodland forests.
Oh, thank God.
If you are stung by a harvester, there will be no way of helping you, being that there is no cure, and fatality is 100% positive.
Ooh.
The best thing you can do is avoid encountering a harvester in the first place.
Exactly, guys. See?
Take note of any warnings or signs saying that there are harvesters around.
See, guys, you guys are saying that this one's so scary. It's just don't go where it is. Just simple. Just don't go in the woods. Just don't go in the woods and you're fine. You won't get cooked. Like, goddamn. Because, yeah, this one is probably one of the worst, right? But the thing that I think is scary about the mimics, right? The reason why I think the mimics are scarier is because it actively hunts you and it actively looks for areas with a lot of people, like populated areas. This one doesn't, like, if as long as you don't go into the forest, as long as you don't go hiking or anything, you'll probably be okay.
If you also notice an abundance of lush, ground-dwelling plants in a forested area,
this is also
there are
cap.
no signs of wildlife, this is suspicious and you should leave the area, staying close to the base of large
I feel like that's not
trees
going to
or
help you.
rocks. If you find yourself in the middle of a harvester ground, do not panic.
Panic?
Sudden
Okay, I'll
movements may
panic.
activate the tendrils and will inject you. Although a harvester is rather forgiving, do not risk any skittish movements. Remain calm. If you have any objects with considerable heft, like coats, backpacks, or full water bottles, gently take that object and lightly toss it towards the bulb and away from your escape route. This will activate the spines on where the object lands, distracting the bulb.
This isn't gonna do shit though, right? Because if you throw it at it, right? Isn't it like this whole thing can't this whole thing trigger? So if you throw one thing at it, can't it still activate? So is this bad information again? Because I feel like you're cooked no matter what. You throw something at it, and then it like just another spike will activate. Like what? I don't understand. But yeah, this thing is nasty looking. This thing is really gross. But okay, the tree and the rock thing makes sense though. Yeah, I can see that making sense because you just get it to a higher surface. That way it can't fuck with you. That shows something. Was there a frame? I don't remember which one. I don't remember which one. Tremor Rules. If you've seen that movie, I've not. I don't think I've seen Tremors. I think I've heard of it though. But yeah, I think no matter what, you're cooked. And also, guys, I'm sorry if it's coming down between us or me. I'm pushing you guys and I'm running. Sorry, it is what it is. You gotta look out for number one, baby. You gotta look out for yourself. Sorry, guys.
You will then slowly begin to do wide shuffles away from the bulb. If possible, throw another object when you are certain you are a fair enough distance away, just to be safe.
Yeah, what is your jacket gonna do?
Continue until you are completely sure you are out of harm's way. You may come out unscathed, but don't be too obnoxious, or you will be a harvester's next meal.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not gonna be a harvester's next meal. That's all you.
The host.
The host. All right, let's go. The host. But yeah, this one's also really interesting. And like I said before, is like it still contributes to like the circle of life. It might be it might be like some flesh-eating plants where the cost of energy will be too great if you're tricking it. Oh, okay. I see. No wings? For which one? I'm in the red light area this time. Oh no. Yeah, for this one, it's I don't know. Dude, the host is the most dangerous? You think? Well, we'll see. We'll go after the stream. We'll rank them. Problem solve. Wear snake boots and 360 the bulb. I mean, just wear shoes that are made out of metal or something, and then what is it gonna do, huh? Not unless it's like super fucking strong, but yeah, it seems like the only thing that this one really poses a problem against is like people, because it still contributes to the circle of life, the way it works. No wings to fly away from the roots. You're a dragon. I don't have wings, guys. I don't have wings. Yeah, you guys know this. I don't have wings. What do you mean? The host does. Yeah, it's the most dangerous. We'll see. I still think Mimic is the most dangerous though, because the Mimic can literally hunt. It can hunt you. But this thing looks nasty. It looks like a bug. Backpack thing works is because the host is technically alive. So it will get easily distracted since it can't see. Oh, okay. Thank you for the clarification. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know. I still think Mimic is the most scary, guys. I would not want to run into a Mimic. And also, where is it? Yeah, I think I'm good. I don't think I have to worry about anything. I think I'm fine. Any of you guys in the red? Rip you guys. But yeah. Dangerous for reasons we'll see later. Host, I mean? Okay, we'll see. Mimic seems to be most dangerous because it goes after and can look like a human. Yeah, it can blend in too. That's also really scary. This one is interesting though. But yeah, as long as you just don't go into foresty areas, you're fine. Like as long as you don't go into any area where it might be lurking. And then because I'm assuming, right? Like let's just assume that let's say you live in this city, right? And you live in the city and there is one of these things in like a park or something, right? I'm pretty sure you could just let your local authorities know and they're just gonna probably like scoop that thing out or something and then get rid of it. I'm in the red. No forest for me. Yeah, no forest. No forest if you're in the red. I'm in the red for every single monster. I live in the most populated city in my area. RIP. Oh my god. I live in the crunchy. RIP me. RIP you guys if it's in your area. Yeah, this thing just, but like I said though, if you, as long as you just don't go, as long as you don't go hiking or like foresting or whatever it's called, you guys should be fine. You guys will be fine. It's fine. Don't fuck with it. And if you see a big sign that says there's a big egg thing here, there's a, what is this, harvester? If there's a harvester in the area, you fucking go the other way. Just get back and leave. You're fine. You're fine. So far, out of all of these that we've seen, this one definitely like top tier, like dangerous wise, like on the danger meter. I would definitely say this one is pretty high up there. We'll see what the host is though. We'll see how high the host ranks. So wait, there's a thing that you guys were talking about, right? You guys said that there's like a thing for this. I don't know if we've gotten to it yet though. We'll see. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right. Let's go meet the host. How they're gonna host a nice dinner for us. Can you kill the harvester? It didn't say anything about killing the harvester. Well, I don't know. I'm sure there's a way. If it bleeds, we can kill it. There's a secret 8th entry in the full 32-minute video. Don't want to spoil it though. Oh, okay. We'll go back. We'll go back to the 32-minute one just to see. Unless, let me see. Wait, we're on the host, so we'll come back. We'll do this 32-minute one. Which one is that? Oh, this one. Right, we were on harvest.
Another could be that smaller animals may attract larger animals or predators.
Is it?
Allowing a safe place where prey may thrive and lure more predators.
I don't see it.
It truly is astonishing.
Said shooting it works?
Although it is a spectacular creature, it is also very dangerous. The harvester is decently rare, only populating sparse areas in the northern hemisphere and woodland forests. If you are stung by a harvester, there will be no way of helping you, being that there is no cure, and fatality is 100%
I don't see it, guys.
possible.
Is this it?
The best thing you can do is
Yeah,
avoid
no, I don't see it. Is it gone? Is it gone? At the very end? Monolith?
Just to be safe. You may come out unscathed, but don't be too obnoxious.
At the end of
or
this
you will
clip?
be a harvester's next meal. Next up is the host. The host of influence.
No, I don't see it. It still didn't show up. Do you guys mean the ending isn't an individual entry? It's only in the video. I'll look for. All right, guys. Here's what we'll do. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it, and we will. We'll look. We'll come back to it after the final one then. So okay, back to this. We're on the host. We'll come back to it at the very end, and I'll look for it.
Influence. The host of influence, more commonly referred to as the host, has its name derived from a host who invites guests to an event.
Oh, how
Not
wholesome.
to be confused with a host, a harborer of parasites or disease. The host is a semi-humanoid-looking organism. It has the structure of a head, torso, and arms. Other than this,
it's
it
rooted.
shares no other characteristics. The lower half of the host is comprised of a mass of fibrous tissue and tendrils that burrow into the ground to hold the host in place. Instead of skin, the host is covered in muscular tissue fibers, tendons, and veins. In some parts of the body are covered in a meaty plate, used to cover any large exposed areas, but allowing movement.
So, how does it move?
The host head has a smooth surface where the face should be, attached to a crooked neck, which houses...
So wait, how does this one move? Does it just like use its arms to just like I'm doing a motion, but you guys can't see it. Does it just like use its arms to just like crawl its way around, or like how to like what do you mean movement? Or does it you do the individual roots like move like little legs or something? Andrea, welcome in. Welcome.
There's a slit in the front used for feeding. On the host's
Yum.
back is a mound of pores. Protruding from these pores are hollow, hair-like structures, extending outward.
Oh, it doesn't move.
These
Okay.
hairs are barrels that release spores produced within host's body by being fired into the air. These spores are hazardous, so keep clear of them at all costs. Luckily, the host is rare, only found in North America.
Rip you guys. Rip any of you guys in North America.
And daunting task. This is because of their rarity and of how dangerous it is to be up close to one. The spores released by a host is very dangerous when inhaled. A host will release a cloud of spores into the air, which will be picked up by wind and carried great distances. If an organism inhales the spores, the particles will find their way into the organism's brain and infect them.
Oh, what the fuck?
An infected organism will show no symptoms of infection right away, but a couple hours after infection the infected organism's behavior and thought process will change. The first symptoms that appear are restlessness, sluggish movement, numbness of joints, and lack of coordination.
That's
Then
me like
more
all the
serious
time though. What the
symptoms
fuck?
appear over time. These include dizziness, migraines, impaired speech, and trembles.
Okay, I don't have any
If
of
you
those.
or someone you know show these symptoms, contact poison control or emergency services. After a total of 6 to 7 hours after infection, the organism will cease all activities they were previously doing and begin to walk. The direction the infected will walk is towards the host whose spores have been inhaled by the infected individual. If the infected makes their way
Oh, we're
to
gonna
the
get to
host,
see it?
they will kneel down in front of it, expose their
Knowing
vital
people, they would
organs,
definitely
and the
smoke
host
this.
will promptly gut and remove those organs.
Woohoo! Does
The
it
host
eat
will
it?
consume them and discard the
Oh,
leftover
yeah.
scraps.
Hey, yo, no wasting.
However, if an infected organism doesn't reach the host within a 36-hour span or is treated for their infection, the effects will wear off and return back to normal.
Perfect, guys. See, it's not even that bad. It ain't that bad. See, you're fine.
If a host is unable to find prey or doesn't like its current location, it will unroot itself and move to a new location.
So it does move, see?
Their scarce numbers and the hazard of being around one makes getting info about the host very daunting. All you need to currently know is that the host is extremely dangerous and should be avoided at all costs. Next, the monoliths.
See, guys, it's fine. It's so fine. Just live with someone, right? So here's my dude, this stream is just gonna be how to counter everyone except the mimic, because I honestly don't know how to fuck with that one. But so for this one, very, very easy. You just don't like live with someone. That way, if you get a little bit of spores or whatever, and chances are this thing is probably far away as fuck, right? Like, as long as you're living in like an area where there's not like, if the spores do get to you, like if it's in a very far area, like just live with someone. As long as you live with someone, then they'll be able to keep you in place if you're starting to act a little funky. And then 36 hours later, you're fine, perfectly normal. Like nothing ever happened. So I'll call this one debunked. Will physically harm themselves to get to the host, removing limbs. What? When did it say that? What? It didn't say that. But yeah, I think this one's okay. I think this one's fine. Like, because what are the chances that you'll actually inhale the spores? Because it's like, I don't know. I would imagine that you'd have to inhale a lot of them, right, for it to actually start affecting you. So I think it's fine. Like, I think you'd be okay. Allergy season in the South is prepare me for this. Let's go. Yeah, I think this one's okay. I still think the mimic is scarier. Some poor host starves because they keep getting intercepted by mimics. Yeah, I could see that too. It'd be interesting if they all work together and then and that's how it how it kind of worked. I think that would be really interesting. But oh, what is that? Something at the end. I thought I saw something.
Monoliths.
What is that? Okay, well, I thought I saw something there. What is that? I feel like, wait. Which one? X speed? What is that? Dude, that is so fast. How the fuck? I'm on like, what is this? 0.5? 0.25 speed? Oh my god, that is so quick, bro. What the fuck? Come on, let me see it. Let me see it. Bro, that is like half a fucking frame. What is that? Come on. There we go. Okay, there we go. Got it. Yeah, but yeah, I don't think the host is that crazy. I think it's fine. An unending desire to get to the host since it alters the brain. Things such as relationships and love for people doesn't matter to them. Oh, okay, I see, I see. Interesting. All right, we got it, guys. We got it. Don't worry, we got it. What is this? It says, although one day the entities found the cave while searching for food, they found the prime in trance, or they found the prince in a trance in his healing sleep. The critters were blank, struck and enchanted by the prince's magic. This is a fairy tale or something? Interesting. We didn't get many pictures for this one though. Who are these brave souls, guys, who dared to take pictures of this thing? Who dared to do it? In a storybook, you missed a bunch of the pages already. Oh, it is what it is. It is what it is. I did not notice them. I did not notice them. But yeah, like who is the brave soul that dared to take these photos? Because they're like those nature documentary people. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. I do not know how to pronounce your name, but welcome in. RJVR, welcome, welcome. It's my favorite. Yeah, this one is my favorite too. This one is probably one of my favorite analog series. But yeah, I thought that video we were gonna get to see one, but I guess not. That's the same photo. All right, guys. Why are there two videos? Why are there two? All right, we're on to the monolith. Oh wait, hold on. Got to turn this back to normal. Oops. All right, we're back.
The monoliths. The monolith is a very new creature, only showing up in June of 1972, in the area of... There are only 7 monoliths, all of them located in a circular position, 1.5 kilometers in diameter. This ring of monoliths surrounds...
Redacted?
The monolith is a Titanic-sized being, measuring roughly 120 meters in height.
It's a Titan, guys.
Each monolith has 2 trunk legs that are firmly embedded underground. The legs connect to a torso. The creature itself is made of hundreds of thousands of meaty strands, tightly woven together to form the structure. These strands end at the neck, fusing into a solid mass of hardened flesh in the shape of an upside-down triangle.
This is literally just
with a
Attack on
hole in
Titan,
the
right?
center. On each side of the monolith where arms would be, there are dozens of long, rope-like appendages. These reach just barely to the ground. At the creature's feet, the strands go deep into the earth and extend
Aaron.
horizontally a decent distance away.
Oh, head in.
What the monoliths do is simply stand and do nothing. The only activity documented that the monoliths have done was in
Well, it's fine.
During this period, they were extremely aggressive. When the group of
Why is so much of this shit
were
redacted?
making their way to the city, the monolith that they had passes roared a deep bellow and swung its appendages at the team, completely wiping them out. When military vehicles were dispatched, once they got close enough to top the monolith, it roared another call, this time releasing an EMP blast, completely knocking the vehicles out in the vicinity. Finally, long-distance rockets
Why would the
were
government try
fired
and fuck
struck
with
the
it,
creature.
though? If I were the government, I would just leave it. Like, it's not doing anything, it's fine. Aaron can't do anything, he's only 15 meters. I mean, they can use their, like, alright, fine, then hire Levi. Just hire Levi or Mikasa to hit the nape, and it's probably good.
Although damaged, it regenerated at great speed, and resumed its stance unscathed. Eventually, the area has been fenced off and is now restricted to all.
That's smart.
Ever since, the monolith stands silently, now only a grand spectacle of awe and mystery, only adding more questions to these meat beings. And finally, the last creature on this list is...
I want to see that. Is that like a landmark now?
World that exists today. It's as extraordinary to have such strange and mysterious beings appear all around us. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery
Yeah,
of the lives
National
of these
Living Meat
meat
Research.
creatures.
Let's go. All right, well, yeah, this one also like is fine, right? Like as long as it's not doing anything, it's not hurting anyone. So as long as you don't fuck with it, you're good. You're good. Yeah, I still think Mimic number one on the danger chart. Number one. This one the military tried fucking with it, but it didn't do anything. It just regenerated. Go back to the world map soon. At the end of the video. This world map? I have to watch the 32-minute video? Wait, what? Do I have to watch the whole video? Or do I just skim? Do I just skim for what we've already seen? This thing looks so cool, though. Like, this thing looks like Lovecraftian as fuck, because it's so tall, right? This thing looks something straight out of Lovecraft. And with all the tendrils and stuff. This thing is so fucking crazy. Yeah. I mean, it's just Attack on Titan. It's fine. Just hire Levi and you're good. All right, what is the next one? 32-minute. Oh, okay. No, just the very end. Go back to the world map soon at the end of the video.
Distance away.
Okay, but how many NFL football fields though? For that thing? One after the monolith. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
The singularity is an orb comprised of a dark-colored mineral with hints of luminous colors within its core. The singularity is estimated to be 1 meter in diameter. The orb has several unique qualities that are not well understood. The singularity typically can be found suspended in air by an unseen force. There are also a variety of reading that have been documented coming from the orb itself. Various things like magnetic fields, energy signatures, and other pattern-like signals released by the singularity. The population of these creatures is unknown. Almost all info about the singularity is hidden or confiscated by officials. We were only able to receive one classified document about the singularity being held by...
It's a big fucking planet thing. It's like a moon.
marvelous and majestic world that exists today, it's as extraordinary to have such strange and mysterious beings appear all around us. Thank you.
So so the sphere is also fine. Like as long like it's just a big moon thing. Or is it like a black hole? Is it like a is if you like touch it, will you like get transported to like another world or something? What is the sphere thing? Or is it just like a spaceship? Is it just a spaceship? The map in the island in the Hudson Bay inside of Canada. The island doesn't exist in real life, but only in Vita Carnis. Oh, wait, what? Huh? Uh, wait, where was that, guys? What was that? This? Wait, what? What island? What are you guys talking about? On the map is an island in the Hudson Bay inside of Canada. Where's the Hudson? Guys, I don't know where the Hudson Bay is. I don't know what that is. Also gives more context. Oh, okay, I see. This thing? Is that what it is? Like, is this the island? And yes, there is no island there. Oh, okay. I see. But yeah, so the sphere is just like as long as you don't fuck with it, right? You should be okay. You should be fine. Is at the almost top. Oh, okay. So interesting. But what does that have to do? What does that have to do with anything? What does the island have to do? What does this have? Wait, what? I don't understand what the island has to do with anything though. Is that where the sphere is? Is the sphere where everything came from? Like, is that where it all started? Because I want to know how long. So, how long have these living meat things? How long have they been here? Like, how long have they been a thing? Because if they've been a thing for a long time, then or is this like a very recent thing that these things have just recently started popping up out of nowhere on where they live? Right here.
72, in the area of
Oh, okay. I see. Okay. I see. Yeah, so they are in the they're in the Hudson. Okay. I see. Island for other videos. They show up around 1932. Oh, so it's like a recent thing. I thought that these things have just always been around and we're just now making a little infographic, or not infographic, a PSA video saying like, well, be careful. Timeline later. Oh, I see. Guys. I see. But I mean, this if we're talking like danger wise, right? This doesn't seem to be super dangerous or anything. It looks pretty okay. It looks fine. I mean, at least from what I'm seeing, it looks okay. Like the singularity, unless it's gonna like fucking explode or in a circle surrounding the oh, so they're all surrounding the singularity. Interesting. There's some like weird Lovecraftian stuff going on. Omega Brando, welcome in. Welcome. Very interesting. All right. What are we watching? We are watching Vita Carnis. Vita Carnis. So yeah, I get it. I understand. All right, we're gonna move on to the next one and we'll see.
This could be the greatest discovery.
Vita Carnis cooking at home. Cheese crawl panini cook along. Let's go. All right, we're gonna make food. We're gonna learn how to make food. This looks like a copyright problem, so I'm just gonna skip this. There we go. Oh, founding place of the crawl and all that? Then how did the crawl get distributed all over the world then? So if it only started in that little tiny island, how did it spread out to be like a nationwide, or not nation, a worldwide thing?
Start off. These will be the ingredients you will need. 3 cups of penne pasta. Roughly 3 cups worth of fresh crawl.
What do you think they use for the crawl? And also, I thought that the crawl doesn't taste good. I thought it's like nasty tasting. It's like bitter or something. So it's pronounced penne. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. Thank you. Like, what are we using? Like, what? And what do you think that they used when they were making this? What do you think that this was actually used? Like, what were they actually
Try
using?
to get a variety of sizes when you buy yours, or when you harvest them yourself.
You think that crawl works like do you think it works like actual plant life? Where it's like, or like how meat works, where it's like there's different grading of crawl, because you know how there's different gradings of meat. There's like wagyu and there's like stuff like that. So what if crawl is like the same way? It's like you get like A5 wagyu crawl or something. That'd be pretty interesting. Is able to spread because of how it works in the ecosystem. Oh, okay, I see. It's the female voice. Remember, she's not someone to trust. I mean, but if it tastes good, I mean, why not? Looks like strips of salmon. I don't know. It kind of looks like meat to me. It kind of looks like pieces of like meat stuff. I don't know. It just looks like meat. But yeah, what if it's like wagyu? You can have a A5 fatty crawl. Is that a thing?
Cup of cheese. Half a cup of green onion. 1 teaspoon of salt. 2 tablespoons of Cajun spice. 2 tablespoons of parsley. 1 tablespoon of dill. 1 tablespoon of garlic. A pinch of pepper. And finally, the most crucial ingredient. Nutrier Company's newly released flavor enhancer. To bring out the richness of flavors within each and every meal.
MSG ripoff? MSG is so good.
First, get a medium-sized pot and fill half of it with water.
The seasoning is spore from the host?
Add a pinch of salt, which is used to help the pot come to a...
I mean, if it tastes good. If it tastes good, I'm down. I'm down to try it at least once. Just lock me up in a room.
Set aside to boil. Grab your crawl and a sharp knife. Begin to cut the meat into a rough mince.
MSG is bad? MSG is not bad. MSG tastes so good. You know, the person might be a mimic. You never know. I mean, yeah, you're right. This looks nasty as fuck, though. Ew, the squishy sounds.
Crawl is soft on the outside, but the interior has a surprising sturdiness.
What do you think they're using for this? I want to know. I want to I actually want to know what they used to cook this. For this.
Then, gather the meat and set aside.
Yeah. You're not gonna take the stringy bits out? That looks like it wouldn't be very good to eat. I would be taking the stringy shit out.
Mince the green onion into rough segments.
Ew, you don't wipe your cutting board first? Okay, so first off, cut your green onions and your veg and everything, like your veggies and stuff. Cut it on your cutting board first before you cut the meat, because it really bugs me if when I see that like they cut the meat first, but then they're cutting their veggies and stuff after. It looks so weird. It looks so weird.
Take this mince and set aside as well. Next, grab your skillet and preheat with along some oil.
Mmm.
Take your minced crawl and spread it evenly across the skillet.
Are they just using like pork or something? Like pork or beef?
Stir occasionally until crisp and brown.
Guys, I'm gonna make some of this. This looks good.
As your water reaches a boil, add your penne and stir occasionally.
This is mimic behavior? I don't know. This looks kind of good. This
Until
looks
soft.
pretty good. I
At
hate
this
it? No,
time,
I'd
your
try it.
crawl will be brown and crisp.
That's just... Okay, that is not what it looked like before, but okay. That is not what it originally looked like, but this just looks like this just in the case of the story, all right? This just looks like ground beef.
Add your minced green onion and then the spices.
Mmm.
Mix well.
Yeah.
Once your pasta is finished cooking, strain it.
Please tell me you put oil or butter on your pasta. Please.
Lay your cooked penne evenly into your dish.
Wait, you're not gonna put any oil or butter on the pasta? What?
Then add the crawl topping.
When do you add the seasoning? When do you add the MSG?
Sprinkle a generous amount of cheese along the still warm crawl for it to melt.
Okay. Pretty straightforward.
At this point, finish preparing the dish with
I
your
usually like my meat a little bit more
appetizer.
brown, but
Allow your dish to cool to a temperature below 60 degrees Celsius, or else
yeah, you really got to re-emphasize that we got to put the seasoning on there, right? really gotta add that seasoning last and make sure not to overheat it, right? Because I'm sure that it'll fuck up the spores if you do.
the enhancer will not work.
See, exactly. That's what I said. But what happens if you... Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. What happens if I do cook it? What if I like put this in the what if I put this in the oven or something and let it come up to temperature and let the cheese melt and then I eat it? Will I still get mind controlled, or will I be okay, and will it just be a normal crawl dish at that point?
And now you may serve and enjoy.
They want it below 60 because the spores will die? Exactly, see? That it? All right, that's it. All right, let's go. See? Then just do that. Like, don't listen to this fucking AI thing. Just put it in and let the cheese melt. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, that cheese is not melted. That cheese is not melted at all. It's probably to keep them from getting spores in their system. Oh, I see. I'm definitely not making that. Mimics probably get got by the host. I don't know. I don't think so, because they're their own, like, are they like related, or would they be brothers, or like sibling species, or would they be like more of like cousin species or something?
Many people get pets for companionship. They
That looks like
form
ground beef, it
bonds
does.
and grow relationships with these animals, even to the point of them being considered a part of the family.
Cute
Most
dog.
people get dogs or cats, but maybe you want something more interesting. Then you may want to get yourself a trimming. These lumps
Yeah.
of meat have grown a reputation to be a loving companion for many people in the recent months. Although most people may not know the proper ways to care for them. Today, we will be showing
Looks
you
kind
how
of
you can care for your
slimy.
pet trimming.
Trimming pet tutorial. Yeah, let's
Taking
go.
care of a trimming is fairly easy, but this is no reason to
You just
slack
give it
off.
scraps. Simple enough.
They are living
Call it a
things
day.
and do require maintenance. The first thing to keep in mind when keeping a trimming is the temperature of your home.
Oh no, is it gonna
While
cook?
trimmings are resilient to both high and low conditions,
What happens if I
you
don't?
want to keep your base temperature near room temp, maybe slightly cooler. That being said, trimmings
Will it like
prefer
cook if I
warmer
don't?
areas to nest. A simple setup you may use is a box with some blankets on the inside.
Oh my god, it's just like a cat
Make
for
sure
real.
there
You
is
just need a
enough for
box.
your trimming to cover itself.
Just need a box
now
and
you
some
have a
stuff
comfy bed
and
for your
some,
buddy.
like, you just need a
Next,
box and some
you want
blankets
to
and you're
give your
good.
Trimming the best diet possible.
It has a diet? I thought it just
Trimmings
eats
are
whatever.
not picky eaters and will eat anything you give them.
Yes.
To keep your
Free
trimming
garbage
healthy and
disposal.
strong, a diet of dry cat or dog food that is high in protein, provided 2 times a day, is best.
Only the best,
As a
but
treat, You may give your trimming any scraps of your food.
Yeah.
Things like apple cores, banana peels, or eggshells are a perfect snack. A thing
Perfect.
to remember is trimmings are nocturnal and make plenty of noise.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Yep. No. Cut it right there. If I heard that thing making noise like that, I'm like, all right, no, I can't keep it. I cannot stand it. I cannot stand if it makes noises like that in the middle of the night. Nope. Looks like a meatball. Want that trimming to be a plushie? I think it is a plushie. I think there is a plushie of it.
Sleepless nights. Try to give your trimmings first meal in the late
I think I'll
morning
stick to
or
a plushie. I
afternoon.
don't think I want a real one.
This helps them be active during these times instead.
Smart.
Another thing to consider if you want a pet trimming is where they will be living. Your home should have enough space for your trimming to roam around, as well
Sounds like a
as
baby
access
crying,
to the
maternal
outdoors,
instincts activate.
like a backyard.
Is it
If
eating the
not,
grass? What the
be
fuck?
sure to take your trimmings on regular walks. This gives your trimming the exercise they need, as well as allowing them to meet other trimmings.
Yay, how
Trimmings are a
cute.
social creature and need to interact with others of their kind, like how they do in the wild.
So you just get like 4 or 5 of them. Cool.
When it comes to entertainment, trimmings are not the most active and aren't the best at fetch or tug of war.
Fetch, get the fucking
But
ball.
here are
Why
other
won't you
ways
be
to
a
keep your
dog?
trimming entertained. Some toys that trimmings like are little items they can push, around, pull, or carry. Trimmings also enjoy things that you enjoy as well,
Like what?
like watching the television or
Oh,
listening to the radio.
cool.
They love seeing and
My dog
listening
doesn't
to all
watch
the
TV
funny
with
things
me.
coming from the devices.
That is not what I want to listen to, though.
After a long
Ugh,
day,
that is so
your
loud.
trimming might be dirty and need a wash. To clean them, start your bath with a gentle warm water, mixed with a bit of hand or body wash.
Won't it get like bloody or something if
Gently
you...
scrub the trimming's feet, armpits, belly, and neck fold. Remember to be careful around their face, and avoid getting soap in their eyes, nose, and mouth. Gently pat dry with a
Yeah,
towel
you're gonna have to
when
wash
done.
that towel now.
Now your buddy is all clean.
They're chinchillas. I don't know about that.
And lastly, as said before, trimmings are social creatures, so be sure to give them plenty
I feel
of
like
affection.
looking at it, petting it,
They love receiving
I feel like I would
pats,
have like
scratches, and
like
pets.
I feel like petting it like that, I would like look at my hand and there'd be like blood or something on it. And I feel like that looks so nasty. That does not look like something I want to pet.
They also love to sit with you and cuddle. Since they
Oh, how
communicate
cute.
with each other in the wild, it is best to replicate this behavior with them as well.
You want to sleep with it
Simply
too?
talking to them is plenty enough. You can talk about your day, if anything interesting happened at work,
They're
if
listening.
you are working on any new recipes, or talk about
Guys, big brain theory. You telling the trimming stuff, it's psychologically linking to a mimic nearby, and it's telling you your daily routine. That way it can let the mimic know about where it can find you and where it can eat you. Big brain.
about the weather. Trimmings are very good listeners, and
Yeah,
love
I
to be
bet.
involved.
They want to know. Unless it turns into a mimic at some point, and then it'll know
With
your
all
entire
of these in
routine.
mind, you are now well equipped to have a trimming become a part of the family. Do things right, and you will have a companion for a long while.
Wait, what? It said previously their lifespans were 2 to 4 years, or is that in the wild? And is it that long if you take care of them? The crawl is a hive mind? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, it's definitely gonna let you know. Gonna tell your whole daily routine to the other ones. Fuck you up. What is this one? Archive footage. Meat snake specimen. The meat snake. 2 to 4 years in the wild, domesticated lives longer. Oh, okay, I see. Discard this tape immediately.
In the year of 1945, With the war finally ended, the cleanup process had started. During routine sweep of an
That is
underground train
nasty
tunnel,
looking.
the cleanup crew made a grotesque discovery. Found
That a-
completely filling the tunnel
Holy
was a
fuck.
meaty wall, and in the
What
center
a
of the
thick
mass was
boy.
an opening with several skulls surrounding it. Closer inspection of the blockage revealed that the mass was actually an extremely engorged meat snake.
Thick
Its
boy.
impeccable size had blocked off the entirety of the tunnel's path.
Got
There
stuck.
was many strange things with this creature. First was the coloration. A typical meat snake's color is bright reds and light browns. This particular meat snake was a very deep maroon. Another
Okay, like
strange thing
barely
about it
different
was its
though.
behavior. This creature barely moved. Meat snakes are normally sluggish.
Ew, look at
and
the teeth.
cumbersome, but the specimen discovered seemed
That's so cool because you know how before the skulls were used as like the face of it, but now it's being used as just like teeth. That is so
to
cool.
lack even basic motor functions.
Older
Its
meat snake.
behavior was that of a plant.
It's the same characteristics.
Stationary,
Oh, okay, okay.
with only minor movements within. One would assume it was dead. The reason the meat snake may act this way may be because it was
Damn, that thing is
completely
huge.
lodged in place and minimized movements to conserve energy. But how would it have gotten this deep into the tunnel in the first place?
Must have been a lot of
By
bodies.
the looks of weathering, it had been in there for quite some time.
What if that entire
So how did it get so large?
tunnel is filled with bodies and it's
The
just
answer was
gorging itself?
discovered by a different cleaning crew who found the other end of the tunnel. They followed it until it met with the other end of the meat snake. Alongside it was a huge pile of
Woo!
This meat snake's skin
It was
also
hungry.
displayed great amounts of resilience. It took several days of cutting to even obtain a sample.
Damn.
Here, you can see the clear difference between this meat snake specimen versus a normal
Why does that kind of look like watermelon, guys? That kind of looks like watermelon, and then this just looks like like dried watermelon.
meat snake's membrane. Testing on the sample showed that it had great immunity to damage. It tolerated extreme freezing temperatures.
You ever had like
and
dried watermelon before? It tastes weird. It doesn't taste the same. It doesn't taste the same at all, man. It's such a strange taste. So like dry, and then this kind of looks like dried watermelon, right? And it looks completely visually different too.
heat temperatures, and even high doses of radiation. It is a wonder how
You have to use
such
props, yeah.
durability can occur in an organic creature.
Looks like a piece of leather.
Another strange phenomenon is the smell off the skin. Normally, it would have a sour smell of rotting flesh,
Ugh.
but the specimen displayed a rather pleasant smell, like that of
Pleasant?
cooking scrambled eggs.
What the fuck? That's
Meat
so
snake
oddly
was later
specific. Why
discovered to
scrambled
be
eggs?
missing by unknown survivors. How the meat snake grew in size was discovered to be
Okay, but on a cellular level, does it take after animal or plant? I would assume both, right? Damn. That was one big chunky boy. Look at him. Wait, what was this? Amp, one head, end of something. Damn, dude. This thing was a chunky boy. I don't think it looks like... It does kind of look like an eye, but it mainly just looks like a mouth to me. Damn. I want to... Dude, this is actually a documentary that I would love to see. Like a full length, not just a 3-minute, 42 section of it. This looks so interesting. At the photo, on the arm of the photo? On the arm? On which one? Second World War ended 1945. Oh, so that's where this was from. 1945. I see, I see, I see. Okay. This thing is... Oh wait, they're the bones. Yeah, so dude, it was gorging itself in this tunnel. It was fucking feasting. What happens if it doesn't get any more food? Does it like stop growing then? Or like how does that work? Alright. Mimic defense instructional tape. Let's find out how to defend ourselves against a mimic. All right, let's go. Let's go.
As of the time of this video's release, we have been facing a concerning increase of missing persons and fatalities on a global scale. The reason for this is because we are under attack. We have discovered that there has been a significant growth of mimic populations, which is threatening public safety. National leaders have released this instructional recording to teach you on how to defend yourself.
Let's
Here is what
go.
you need to
This
know
is what
about
we
the
needed
threat.
to know. This is the information we needed.
Mimics are humanoid, intelligent predators that are highly adaptive and feed solely on human prey.
I mean,
Mimics gain information.
okay, mainly. I mean, when they're growing, they eat anything. So, I'll just tell you, the man had an armband that had the same logo as the triangle of the seasoning bottle. Oh, okay. Cool. Only thing I know about 1945, Indonesia Independence Day. Let's go.
On people by watching their daily lives and pick to hunt people when they are most vulnerable. The most common
This
times
guy
a
I
mimic
trust,
will
yeah,
attack is
he's
when
giving
you
us
are
the
asleep,
details, man.
walking alone, or in a cornered position. Mimics are cautious and calculative creatures,
I love
taking
their
precautions
smiles.
to ensure a successful hunt. They utilize various tactics to capture a person by surprise. One of the more well-known tactics is hiding itself inside of furniture to blend into its environment. Common objects that mimics can hide inside.
Whoa! Oh my god, what the fuck? Look at that, dude. Fucking peeping Tom, this thing is. Even in the closet, too. It's so nasty. It's so gross. It's so
Either
gross.
sofas, recliners, wardrobes, ottomans,
How does it
and
hide in
other
a
places a
recliner?
mimic can comfortably wait. Mimics are able to contort their body in ways that allow
They're
them
real
to fit
gymnasts,
inside
guys.
smaller places. They also use it to expand their body, making themselves appear larger for intimidation.
They truly are an animal.
Another method mimics use to blend in is their ability to put on and wear clothing.
You think it just
Mimics-
goes to the store? You think that the mimic just goes to the store and it's like, it just casually strolls in and it's like, actually, do you guys have a, like, what size? Like, these things get pretty tall, right? These things are pretty fucking tall. So you think it's like, excuse me, madame, do you have sneakers in a size 21, please? Or sneakers in a size 23, please? Or whatever, because this is like, what do you think that it's like, what do you think it's asking, right? Or like, do you have size 80 sneakers?
Put on layers of shirts, pants, and jackets to hide their bright red skin and blend into densely populated areas. In very rare cases,
Skinwalker, yeah.
mimics can develop and grow to look very similar to human beings.
Just
Pairing
eat
this
it before
with
it eats
clothing,
you? I don't
It
know.
can be very hard to tell the difference between a mimic and a person right away. If you are unsure if a person is a mimic, look out for key features that may reveal their
Oh
true
my
form.
god, they can actually, that is crazy. It is so crazy. They can like change their appearance to like actually look like a human. That is nuts. I know it said it before, but this is like actual reference of like what they look like. That is so insane.
Look for abnormal facial features, like large, bulbous eyes.
Dude, if I saw
flat
that, I don't know. I don't know if I would mistake it for a mimic. I would just think that
noses,
it's a
wide
person.
mouths in an uncanny smile, and clammy skin. Also
Clammy
pay attention
skin.
to other exposed body parts like hands. Mimic people will have long
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna find gloves to hide that, my guy.
fingers with no fingernails.
Literal alternates? Yeah, literally
If you are
alternates.
unable to see their face or hands, watch their walking pattern. Mimics' legs are long and hunched. Their walking will be unusual and irregular.
Imagine going on a date and you see this thing. Oh my god, yeah. You're on your date and it like what if they can use like technology? You're cooked, man. You're cooked.
Here is what you do if you are met with a mimic.
All right,
If
give
it
me
stands
the
before
details,
you,
man.
Do not panic.
Okay.
Stand your ground and try to appear larger.
I feel like that's not gonna do
Wave your
anything.
hands and make plenty of noise.
I still don't think that's gonna do
Maintain
anything.
eye contact.
This thing's fucking hungry. It doesn't
mimic
give a
will
shit.
hesitate to attack a potential threat.
What?
If you are armed with a weapon, aim for the head or legs.
Thought it said it wouldn't be
These are the
damaged by
best areas
weapons.
to hit to immobilize the threat. Fight back and don't let it get a hold on you. If you find a mimic that hasn't discovered you yet, stay out of sight.
Okay, this sounds smart.
Call the authorities and alert them of your location. Stay where you are to avoid startling the mimic. If the mimic gives chase, run. Try to get somewhere out
Just
of sight
run.
and hide. Do not leave the area.
Turn off your
Officials will
flashlight if you have
locate
one.
you to help. Stay low and stay quiet. With the information you have learned, use it well and stay safe.
Stay safe, soldier. Oh, wait, there's more? All the voices have been, so videos could be from mimics? Maybe. Do they have vocal cords, though? Being born as a mimic/skinwalker? Female voice is the only one that's been on questionable information. Oh, okay, okay. Have you watched the TOE series or the Boiled one yet? No, we have not. We have not yet. Okay, evidence tape. Christopher and Janice. Case 1983. Observe footage for confidential information completed. Discard and destroy all copies of this tape immediately. Why? By boxing with it, right? Mimics are like smart, fast bears.
Got it. Let's see. Yep, it's working.
Hey, can we get a move on?
1 sec.
Quality looks suspiciously good for 1983.
Okay. Hello.
I thought you only had 30 minutes of tape on that.
I know, but just gotta see how it works. Like,
Yeah, well,
I've never got to
don't
use
have
one
all
of these.
night.
It's too bad. You were the only person who could film with me, so you're gonna have to.
Lucky you! Get ready for a mimic attack.
Screw you. Screw you.
Screw you.
It's still way too dark. 1 sec.
There we go. Yeah, give us that flashlight so we can see.
Cold.
Yeah.
Walking in the middle of the
Oh, there we
night,
go.
asking for a
Got
mimic
some light
attack.
now. But look at that over there. You can't see anything unless I like point directly over there.
Wait for the mimic to
Nope.
come
can't see
chasing after you. You're walking down the street and then in the middle of the night and you look around you and you just see a big red thing chasing you. And then what are you gonna do?
Get stuff when we get home. Don't worry.
I'm hungry.
Too bad.
You're gonna be the dinner. The mimic's gonna eat your ass. It's hungry. Yeah, this looks suspiciously good quality for 1983, if you ask me. And what are you even recording? Like, I feel like when you record something, you have a reason for recording, right? The vocal cord bit is in the original Mimic video. Oh, was it? I did not see that. What if it just like starts screaming at you and like running towards you? What's all this? Is that crawl? Is that the crawl?
Wait. Shit.
What?
Right, but it still turns off and on randomly for some reason. Like, it's the best thing I could get my hands on, though. Turning on and off, but it's the only thing that they would give me. It works, though. I just gotta watch.
This is gnarly.
It's not my fault this guy lives in a fucking dump. We're almost there. We just gotta get through the
Are
work.
mimics real? No, they are not. They are not real. This is 100%. This is just fiction, guys. This is just fiction.
Hopefully there are lights out there. Like, people still live there, right? Can't be that bad.
Pretty dark for me.
Vocal imitation to try and scare him. Oh yeah. That's right. You're right.
I don't know why. Like, why would they get rid of everything?
What is that noise?
Dogs barking are never a good sign.
No.
Just keep a dog with you. Just keep a dog with you. That way it can alert you if there is a mimic. Dogs barking is never a good sign, but you're continuing to go there.
Barely capture the ground in front of me.
Where are you, man? Dude, maybe I'd be less scared of a mimic and more scared of a harvester at this point.
So, what are we doing out here exactly?
Good question.
Well, supposedly they found some guy. Like it was like a grody scene. Like it was disgusting. Like they had to get rid of the trailer he was in, and then like they didn't let anyone nearby, and it was like this big conspiracy.
Why would you go check that out?
Hopefully, I get a good mark for it.
Dude, I would be like, I'm good. I want to go do something else.
There we go. We're getting close.
Ugh. This walk is stupid. They walked in the middle of nowhere to record some dumb line. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be walking in the middle of the nowhere or in the middle of nowhere in the middle of the night. Seems like you're kind of asking for trouble at a scene that you know is kind of scary. Dude, like just walking around at night even without mimics is scary.
I know where we're going.
Yeah, we're almost there. We're on the road. We're right next to it. Like, it's literally up there.
This is like some horror movie plot shit.
Come on. It's not too late yet.
What do you mean?
Said that already.
Yeah, I'm still hungry.
What if she's the mimic? He's hungry.
Soon, okay? We're almost there. It'll be like 5 minutes. 5 minutes, okay?
Really? 5?
We're on the road. We're almost there. We just got past the tree line and make the way to the trailer park.
And run!
Then we can go home. Okay?
Okay.
I don't want to be out here either. It's a weird place.
You said you don't want to be here, but you're still going out there.
Can't see a thing.
Where am I even going?
Just up here. There should be a path. Right there, yeah, right here. See, I found the path. We're all good.
This is literal, dude. Harvester, host. I feel like this is really far out for a mimic, though. I'd imagine, like, because they want to stay in like heavily populated areas, right? How are you not scared, dude? I would be so scared walking around in the middle of the forest like this. In the middle of the night! Why don't you just wait until daytime? I guess daytime wouldn't be much better because the mimic can still track you. Interesting. Where is it? This looks like the Blair Witch Project. When did we start watching the Blair Witch? This is so weird. A lot of walking. How many? 12 minutes in. He said 5 minutes later. I'm pretty sure it's been more than 5 minutes. They came out to record a YouTube video? Not in 1983. YouTube wasn't around in 1983.
I think this way.
I think. He says.
Yo, look at this. I didn't see this on my way over here last time.
Wow, an abandoned car. Cool. How crazy.
Cool. Like, we could get a shot of this in, like, atmosphere, you know?
Don't know.
Looks like tetanus to me.
One sec, let me get a good lighting on that. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That's cool.
All the suspense for what?
Cool.
Yeah.
As well. Anyways.
Come on, where's it at? Show us the mimic. How are you even recording anything? You can't see anything. It's so dark out. Why are you coming out in the middle of the night? Yeah, all the mistakes. Like, I don't know. They're recording something, but what are you even going to record with this? You're going to have your flashlight flash on you? Like, what?
We're on the flat part now.
He even said it himself that he can't see anything.
Yeah, we're close. Trailer should be right up ahead.
This must be one bus and trailer. Like, what the fuck?
This is where everyone was. There's no one here now, though. Not a single building in sight.
The cover up.
Way over there,
It's a conspiracy theory.
but
You think people try and, like,
there's
raise
no one here.
crawl?
It's the strangest thing.
That's what I'm wondering. Because you know how people grow it and eat it, right? So what happens if you grow it, but then it, like, produces a mimic, or it produces, like, a fucking host or a harvester? Then what?
Right here. Yeah. This thing.
Said we're close 4 times. He's giving me the impression that this dude doesn't know what he's talking about.
Point at me, but don't point at my eyes, please. Make sure. How do I look? Like a barf bag.
Wow. So scary. You don't have your lines memorized?
All right, give me a second.
And you came all the way out here? Come on, man. Is he gonna get, like, jumped by the mimic? What if we just saw the mimic, like, like its fingers come around him? Confidential? What do you mean confidential? Oh, he's trying to be a news reporter. Never mind. A little unprofessional when you're looking at your paper constantly.
Grisly scene lies before him. Police were called. They came to investigate. Strange thing though, they immediately closed off everything. No one was allowed near, but only a few witnesses.
How's this confidential? I can clearly hear it.
For some reason, the police were acting very weird, trying to keep everyone away and telling little information. And when the information was released to the public, they say it was a suicide. Although, the trailer and most people living nearby moved away pretty much immediately.
Confidentiality going crazy right now.
Police say it was a suicide.
Declassified.
But the witnesses that did catch an eye of what happened say the scene was much too grisly to be that. But police haven't come out about anything yet. So that's why I'm here to answer what truly happened.
In the middle of the night.
And that's it for now.
You said grizzly way too much.
What?
You said grizzly way too much.
Too much?
Yeah.
Okay, shall I retry?
Sure.
No, get the fuck out of there.
Pause.
That one turned out alright, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, why is it rolling? Did you catch that?
Oh.
30 minutes to film, and yet you screwed it. I needed someone to film. Alright.
Very Blair Witchy this is. This is giving a lot of Blair Witch kind of vibes.
It's pretty scary out here. I know.
Although I will say the Blair Witch didn't have anything like crazy happen in it. It honestly, to me, was just like a bunch of people goofing around in the forest and then they ended up getting gotted.
Cut it out. It's scary enough as is. Chris? Chris?
Oh shit, here we go. Okay.
Where are you? Chris!
You got yonked.
This isn't funny! Chris! I just want to go home, come on!
Would the mimic eat 2 people though? I thought if you if you're in a group
We're
it'll
old, tired, and
it
hungry.
won't.
If you want to stay out here and play games, you can.
Would the mimic eat just 2 people? Like, or would it eat 2 people? I thought if you're in numbers, it will, like, fuck off. I can see, like, the elder mimics going after more people, though. Because it's more defended. They walked there, did 3 minutes of talking, and now they're leaving, right? Mission successful. Oh, it attacks when threatened. They don't have anything on them though. I think it's fine. Unless it's threatened by the flashlight. Angry artist, welcome in. Welcome, welcome.
Chris?
Ah,
What are
dude.
you doing?
He's gone.
Because this isn't funny.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh. God.
It's coming. You interrupted his mealtime. He's hungry. That thing is sprinting. Which is why they run. Yeah, okay. Ooh. You're cooked, man. You're cooked. Run faster. Wait, you have to... Wait, this isn't the right strategy of things. You have to make yourself seem bigger and intimidate it. Leave the camera, bro. The camera doesn't matter. How did they get there so quick? What the fuck? Oh, God. Damn, he's fast, bro. Ooh. Yikes. My first time watching this far into the series, so I'm along for the ride. Let's go, let's go. Is that it? Ooh. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of filler in between this, but I mean, the mimic shit was cool. I'm actually gonna go back and look at that. Let me see. There's like, we got a pretty good look at it this time too.
Chris? What are you doing? Because this isn't funny.
Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty freaky. Yikes. Yep. Nah. Let's... Alright, this is pretty good though. This is pretty good. I feel like the middle, you definitely could have trimmed out a bunch of stuff in the middle. I did hear what they were talking about though. They were saying that some of they were talking about how the police were trying to cover it up and cover up like I guess a murder or something like that, and that's what was kind of going on. So I guess the police were trying to cover up either a mimic or something like that. That mimic is wearing pants, is it? Is it? I could not see very well. It's pretty dark. But yep. All right, now on to the next one. How many more do we have? Let me see actually. We have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. So we'll watch these last few, and then I think that'll be about it for the stream. There's another flavor enhancer commercial? What the fuck? Alright. What is this one? Species Anomaly Report. Carnis Species Log 014 Abnormality Documentation Harvester. Notable population density shift discovered between the dates of 1989 0801 and 1989 1001. Maps display the charted populations of the harvester's location on a monthly basis. Ooh. Could the mimic have been impersonating the cop? Maybe it could have been. Turn volume down? Should I turn it down a little bit? Mimic when he sees two people, 90, right? Right? August 1st. How loud is this shit? What is that? Oh, are those the roots? Are we seeing this right now? Bunch of huge public figures that are actually mimics or something, right? Like the lizard people. So this is the harvester, right? This is the one you guys were talking about, the harvester one. Ooh. How are we seeing this right now? Ooh. Oh my god, what is happening? Oh, it's melting. Ew. Ooh. Yikes. Oof. Yeah, that was really loud. Number 1st. Oof. Okay. Unsettling. Child got killed. Yeah, that is hurting my ears. Damn, so it just is picking them off. That is so nasty. That is nasty looking. Oh wait, that's it? Damn, that was so quick. What the fuck? Yeah, that was really gruesome. So his mother finds him and gets killed as well. Yeah, so it seems like the mother, so they were out and then the kid gets chomped on by or not chomped, but like trapped into the trapped onto the harvester, and then the mom finds him and then gets eaten as well. Ooh, yeah, that is the sound design in that one is really difficult to listen to. It really, really good sound design though. Very creepy, very gruesome sounding. Did you think they aren't dangerous anymore? The more powerful with the alternate versions out there. I still think mimics are more dangerous because it's like if this family just didn't like if this family wasn't out and like in the forest and stuff, this wouldn't have happened. Like you can actually avoid the harvester. It's something you can avoid for like for the other ones like the mimics, you can't avoid it necessarily. Because they hunt you, they look for you, they're stalking you. These ones are more avoidable, I think. The harvester kills the worst. Yes, I do think that the harvester is the most gruesome, killing wise, like how it kills, like how it eats how it eats, how it feeds. But I do think that the mimic is the most dangerous one. They're dangerous, just not the most dangerous. Yeah, because if you avoid the location, if you avoid the location, you're good. The tendrils move though. Did you see it earlier? But I mean, as long as you're not in an area with them, then you're fine. Like as long as you're not in heavily forested or rural areas, you should be fine. So as long as you're not in an area where there potentially might be one, you're okay. All in all, though, everything's just fucked because even if you're in a heavily populated area, your chances of running into a mimic are higher. So there's no winning, is there?
Flavor. The most crucial component to enjoying a good meal. The way food tastes is what makes eating so pleasurable. But what if you could savor every little detail you could possibly want?
That's just MSG, no?
That is why we, at Nutrier Co., have made it so that you may enjoy every single bite you take.
That's how you know this shit is a scam. There's a fucking pyramid on it.
Flavor enhancer, you can extract every last morsel of taste from your plate.
It's a pyramid scheme.
With overwhelming demand for this essential product, even since our start earlier this year, we have delivered what you wanted. Now introducing the Flavor Enhancer Deluxe.
Yeah!
Now packaged in a larger size and modified
Let's
recipe,
go!
There is now even more savory goodness to go
Even
around.
more!
Since our debut in mid-1990, the Flavor Enhancer has shown to be a major hit, with our product flying off the shelves. The Flavor Enhancer Deluxe will allow us to satisfy your growing, tasting needs.
Yum!
Now allowing you to add even more enhancer to your dinner, making your food even
dude, just
better to
douse it.
enjoy.
Just douse it.
The
As much
Flavor
as you want.
Enhancer Deluxe, available on shelves now. Nutrier Co. Experience true savor.
Mmm. Oh, that is so loud. What the fuck? Ow! That hurt my ears.
These larger serving sizes make dining even more pleasant, now allowing more generous amounts of enhancer at a time.
He sounds brainwashed now.
Flavor Enhancer Deluxe, now available in stores near you.
You gotta buy the big one.
Co. Experience true savor.
Ah! Ha ha ha! Oh! Ah! Oh-wee! Ow!
Make
Goddamn!
your taste buds pop with the new deluxe size. Make tasting even more awesome.
Chicken flavored meat alien thing, right? Shit is so loud. Is this what it feels like to have your mind controlled by this thing? Goddamn. Ooh, I heard some crying in there.
Flavor Enhancer Deluxe. Required for all meals.
Required?
No matter how small it seems, just a little more. It is crucial
Pretty,
in everyday eating.
a pretty heavy dose right there, man. Can't be good for you.
You need the flavor enhancer to enjoy eating.
No, I don't. I don't need it.
Flavor enhancer. You need it.
Must. Consume! I must have the flavor enhancer. Yes, you must. You must. Alright, Alright, that's it. Yeah, we need the flavor enhancer. It's so good. It tastes so good. The trick to constant buying. It's good. It makes everything taste better. Trust. This totally doesn't sound like a fucking scam. The guy sounds super super brainwashed right there. All right, uncovered documents. What? Don't trust the clearly sussy flavor enhancer? Would have thought. Crazy. Files confiscated or not released to the public. What is this ant? The ant gonna get mind controlled? Is facing charges of numerous reports of sickness after consumption of their product. The flavor enhancer only statements made from the company so far are dismissing any issues that their product is safe to consume. Storybook, since you missed everything. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. The storybook stuff is really difficult to catch. It's a lizard men, mimics. They're taking over. They're taking over everything. Oh my god. They all have the, it's a pyramid scheme of the greatest proportion. What is that? The fuck? What is that? Why do we keep seeing this ant? My god, it's like growing shit now. What if like these things turned you into mimics? Wouldn't that be fucking crazy? Like the spore stuff? Ant's cordyceps. The ant is going up. Private Organization of Containment and Research Consult Association Society has been experiencing backlash from government agencies without or about cooperation and violation of newly introduced policies. King, queen, and prince on a boat. Scary storm rocks the sea, and the prince is washed up on the shore of a strange island. Confused, he walks to a cave to lie down and rest. The prince... Oh, is that from the storybook? What does the prince have to do with anything? I want to know how that ties into this, though. Oh, message. December 30th, 1990.
In the distant horizon,
Oh, my dandruff flakes, they make the flavor pop.
Although closed off to outsiders, their stance can be observed.
He's protected for years and years by the cave of his own life. After decades, critters stumble across the cave. Are the critters the crawl?
It is known to have hundreds of thousands of fibers that weave themselves deep underground, all connected in a grand mycelial network.
Oh, fuck.
You might be confused as to why you received this package. This was left to you because we share a common goal.
Oh, is this the team?
That you study the Carnis and research their properties. I'm also aware that you have received backlash for doing so.
You can say I'm something of a Carnis scholar myself.
You know this too. Unexplained phenomena, countless casualties, missing persons, fatalities, and yet,
Damn.
and normal silence about these affairs. People are afraid and confused.
The bubble blower head?
Because they don't want us to know. We've been kept in the dark while those above
It's
us
fucking Hydra, guys. It's Hydra from Marvel.
They have slowly been numbing our minds to their schemes, but they've made one crucial error. Trails, crimes, traces of information. I've collected these pieces and found their loose ends. This is why I've left this message to you. The documents included with the statement.
We're gonna stop them. We're gonna...
Every continuity, every cover, every crime that I can find.
It's like that meme of the dude with the board. The conspiracy theory board from... I think it's The Office? Is it from The Office?
Something they don't want us to know about. Just when you come in, I don't have the power.
Red Skull equals Red Crawl. You're right, yeah. Hail Hydra, guys.
Documents, plans, plans for a meeting one of great importance. You have the resources. With this information I've provided to you, I hope you can put a stop to all the scandals. I just hope it isn't too late.
Let's go. So they're gonna stop him?
deaths are truly an astonishing sight to behold.
Crazy. Carrying paper. Missing page. Okay, I guess that's from the I think that's from the book. We'll look at the storybook stuff after this. He's gonna show up and throw that shield for all. I don't know. Do you think his vibranium shield is gonna go through a mimic? What if the mimic just like catches it like Winter Soldier? Then what? Marcus. Facility 0. Looks like the military is doing something though.
Three ground teams are tasked with infiltrating a previously abandoned mall titled Facility 0.
Oh my god, guys, it's Call of Duty. Black Ops. Force backup. Guys, this is
The mission will take place in 3 stages: infiltration, encirclement, and ambush. Primary
also
objective
Avengers.
is to capture the facility and seize the items.
What do you mean though? Captain America's gone now, so that's not gonna work.
Are located within the facility.
Captain America's gone.
Detection and keep up your guard.
Entities have Facility 0.
Alpha team, in position.
Let's go.
Beta team, in position.
They're gonna fucking...
Gamma team, in position.
Copy. Beginning phase 1.
Halo reach, guys.
Eyes on the point.
Oh, look. There's the harvester. So you can kill them, right? Yep.
Pathway cleared. Give us the green light.
Let's go. Spec Ops, guys. Military was actually 4. Yeah, the military's doing something.
Copy. Green light is a go. Begin phase 2 in advance.
Where's the Sigma team? Oh, this is what the military was doing, so I'm guessing they're not successful.
All right, we're heading out. Move, move, move!
Go, 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 go! Oh. It was it bleeding? Yeah. It's nasty looking. This is the Master Chief. We're entering the facility. We're entering Facility 0. Call of Duty, all for humanity.
Lights off. Come on. Move.
Red Ops. This is Master Chief. Sierra 117. This is Master Cheeks. We're entering the facility. Or wait, this could be Metal Gear, right? Metal Gear. This could be like Metal Gear 2.
Keep your distance. Single file.
Killing meat eggs for humanity? Dude, those things are so nasty looking. Ugh. They look like a pimple or something to me. It looks really weird. It looks like they have a bunch of pimples on them.
In position. Awaiting green light.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick. Burst the door down. Kick it down. This is a SWAT team. This is Rainbow Six Siege. I'm just naming up every game that I know of. Snake, why did you shoot the mimic snake?
Eyes are secure. Turning blind. Lights green.
Oh, why are their fingers long? Are those mimics?
Green light is a go. Begin phase 2 in advance.
We have successfully entered the facility. This music is so, like, groovy. The storybook, the prince is the singularity and the critters and the monoliths in the unknown island. We'll go over theories after. Observation duty, right? I don't see anything. It's so dark. I'm in pursuit. What are these guys just standing here for? Those are totally mimics, guys. There's no way. Are that or they're brainwashed? Go, go, go. We're totally gonna win this. Team deathmatch. Yeah, I guess those were mimics. So guns do work on them. Perfect. Good to know.
Alpha team in position. We are experiencing mechanical interference. Should we resume?
Oh no.
Copy. Phase 3 is still a go. Preparing for breach.
Breach in 3.
It's time to cook them.
1. Breach.
Report shopping center displacement. We are in. I'm pretty sure you can't tell the mimics to put their hands up. Oh, what the fuck? What is that? Woo! Yikes! What was that? It looked like eyes or something. Defeat. I guess they didn't win. It's the Triangle Cult. Vita Carnis, Season 1. Finale. Interesting. I want to see that thing again, though. That was weird looking. Where is it? Here? I'm gonna cut the audio because it's really loud. What are those things that they're worshipping? These like little circle things. What the fuck are those? Put your hands up, summons floating orbs, right? That's what I feel like them like busting in there, guns blazing and saying like, put your hands up. It's like, is that really gonna work on these things? I don't know, man. I don't know. All right. Very interesting though. Very, very interesting. What is that? I'm guessing that this is connected to like the singularity stuff, but we'll go over theories and stuff after we watch the season 2. This is the last video. Multiple singularities? Oh, multiple? That is what? I thought those things were pretty big though. The critters are the worshippers. AKA the cultists. The story's getting pretty ambitious though, with all this other extra stuff going on. What is that noise? Oh, only 1 meter across. Oh, okay. They're really going in for the fairy tale aspect of this. This kind of reminds me of Gemini Home Entertainment a little bit. Ugh. Ooh! Yeah. Cthulhu monster! Bow down to your overlords. Your Titan overlords. Interesting. When is season 2 starting, though? I mean, soon? That was a host? Yeah, that was a host. That thing was gnarly looking. What is this? Yeah, for season 2, what I'll probably do is I'll wait until it's finished before actually doing a watch along with you guys. Kind of similar how this was like season 1. I'll probably do the same thing for season 2. Mission summary. Success. I thought it was a fail. How did you guys succeed? All right. All right. That is it, guys. That is it. We finished it. Let's go. All right. We're going to move over to the room and we'll kind of talk about theories and stuff. All right. Let's talk about let's talk theories and stuff for this season. Over. Fun fact, the island in the Hudson Bay, but the shape of it fits perfectly in the monolith's stupid triangle head. Wait, what? Shape of it fits perfect. Oh, interesting. Bye everyone, going for the night. Have a great rest of the stream. Thanks, Silver. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Hope you have a good rest. But yeah, so the story, I feel like the story started off pretty simple, where it was just with like the crawl, the trimming, like the different entities and stuff, but it's really gotten really expansive with the lore and with the storytelling. I hope season 2 is as good as season 1 though. I feel like it's a little difficult though. I'm sure that it will be very difficult to tell like a more grandiose, overarching story type of thing for analog horror, because I feel like it does get difficult, especially when it's like you're not on as much of like a budget, like you don't have a huge budget sort of thing. I'm interested to see where it goes. I'm interested to see what happens, because I am very interested in it. But I just hope Vita Carnis doesn't go all post Volume 3 Mandela catalog. Yeah, I do think that Mandela was the most interesting when it was at its simplest, you know? I do think that Volume 4 and I haven't watched Volume 5 yet. I do plan to watch it soon. But I do know Volume 5 came out, but I do think Mandela was a bit better when it was kind of on its more simple, sort of like when it was just kind of dealing with like different alternate cases and sort of thing. So I hope that it's not getting too crazy with Vita Carnis, because I do think it's interesting just seeing the interactions of like the world of like how these things, how these different creatures and these different things interact with the monster, like interact with us as humans and stuff. And I think that's a little bit more interesting than for me personally. I feel like that's a little bit more interesting than learning about like a big conspiracy Hail Hydra sort of situation. Volume 5 came out recently, and it's a full movie now. If it say like Volume 2, it would have been amazing. Yeah, I think I think that for analog horror, like more, because once you start explaining stuff, I feel like it's a little less scary. And I hope that they have a very interesting explanation for how the crawl. I know that the Prince stuff and all that is there too, and that's kind of delving more into like the backstory for it. But I'm looking forward to Yuki's next Vita Carnis watch along. Depending on how long it takes for season 2 to come out, I don't know if it's going to be in different video uploads like season 1 is, but I will definitely watch season 2 with you guys as well. I am interested to see. But I do love the world building of Vita Carnis. I think it's so interesting. I think that the world building and just like the creativity, and I definitely think that Darian, Quilloy, definitely they have a very the way that they have the monsters, quote unquote, the animal, I guess they're kind of animals, the creatures and how they interact with the world and everything is so interesting. I really like how they interact with the world, and they're not just like they're just randomly here. It definitely does give it more of like an authentic, like, these are things that are a part of our ecosystem now, and I think that that's very interesting. So yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see where season 2 goes. I do know that the whole prince stuff, it looks like there might be kind of magic-y stuff involved, or alien stuff. I don't really know if these are alien, if this is like an alien species, or that sort of thing, but I am interested. When do you plan to doing a analog stream? The boiled one in TOE is series only around 30-minute watch. I'm thinking about maybe making analog horror watch-alongs about once a week, sort of thing, where we'll kind of watch them about once a week, and that sort of thing. So maybe next week. It just depends on how my schedule is looking. We will be doing our 1K celebration karaoke pretty soon, so I think that when I do that, we will not be doing an analog horror watch-along. But I think I do remember TOE. I think I do remember that one. Let me see. Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, those are very short as well. So I don't know when we'll do that one, because that one is really short. I might wait for some more stuff to come out on it before doing a watch along for it, just so that it can be like a more fulfilling stream and that sort of thing. Not unless I bundle it with like another kind of shorter analog horror series and kind of make it like two in one, but we'll have to wait and see. Usually VTubers don't do analog horror, so this is nice. Thanks. Yeah, of course. I love analog horror. I do think it's very, like I said in previous streams, I do think analog horror is like the modern day creepypasta. And I think it's very, and I love seeing what other people are able to come up with, because it's very fun to watch, and it's very freaky, very scary. And I really do like analog horror. I love games inspired by analog horror as well. Last week we did do a Man in the Suit watch along. So yes, if you guys would like to go watch the Man in the Suit watch along, that is already up. I did watch also Mandela Catalog, but that one was a membership only stream. So we did watch Mandela already. But that one was a membership only stream, and it's only up for members only. You should combine it with the smile tapes. I'll think about it for sure. There are a couple more that I wanted to watch, /react to with you guys. I did want to also do Greylock at some point. I think Greylock might be tied for my favorite analog horror. I think my top 3 right now are Greylock, Mandela, and Vita Carnis. I really love Greylock. Greylock is a little slow in the beginning, but I think that it really builds up to be very, very scary. The smile tapes is also really good. I did see some stuff on the smile tapes, but smile tapes looks very like research heavy, because there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. But I really like Greylock. I think Greylock might be the next one, but Greylock is going to be very long. Greylock is really good. Yes. I love Greylock. I do know one fact is I didn't know this until recently, because they started making videos again, is the person who did the Greylock, who created Greylock, is actually a YouTuber, a horror YouTuber that I used to watch a long time ago. So I'm actually, when I saw that it was them, I recognized them immediately. I was like, oh my god, it's them. And they are the creators of Greylock. So gotta head out. Excited to tune in ahead. Let's go. Thank you for stopping by, Alex. Thank you. But yes, I will definitely be doing, I don't know what next week is going to be just yet. I just found your channel during your Harvester analysis. You're very nice and entertaining. If you think you keep it up, you'll one day be huge. I mean, I just do it because I like it. I primarily play horror games on the channel. I've recently started doing analog horror watch-alongs, so I just think it's a lot of fun to watch with you guys. But yeah, I definitely enjoy watching and playing horror games. So that's what the primary basis of the channel is. But welcome in, welcome. Yes, that is primarily what our channel, what our community and our channel is revolved around. So, but yes, I just really enjoy watching horror related content and yeah, that sort of thing. So welcome to Unity. That is our fan fan name. So but yes, I am looking forward to Greylock though. Greylock was one that I wanted to watch, but it did not win for the membership only one, and it also did not win for the other one as well. Yeah, so we did Man in the Suit. We did Mandela first, Man in the Suit, and now we will be doing we did Vita Carnis because this one I also really enjoy, and the next one we will be doing is probably Greylock. I'll take a look at some other ones too to see, but the other ones I might have to kind of double stream them in order to fit them because a lot of analog horror series aren't super long. I know at some point I really like Gemini Home Entertainment as well, but that one is also very, very long. So we'll have to wait and see because I know Gemini Home Entertainment is like very, 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 very long. But yes, I'm very excited to do that one as well. I'm actually taking a look at it right now, and yeah, there are a lot of videos for this one. A lot of videos. But yes. But I'm claiming my OG ticket now. We're always gonna be doing the same stuff on the channel, always the same stuff. And also, guys, Misao waiting room is already up. So if you guys would like to go check out the Misao waiting to add to your pile, but yes, welcome. As well, guys, Misao waiting room is already up. We'll be playing that on Saturday. So if you guys would like to go check out the waiting room for that and give it a like, I would greatly appreciate it. And I will also we will also be the creator of Backrooms Analog Horror made a new series that looked really cool and scary. Yes, I saw it. What was it called? It was called the Oldest View. Yeah, Oldest View, the Oldest View. I did see that one. As well. I've been here since Welcome to the Game Stream. Let's go. The Welcome to the Game Stream was really scuffed because I did not know how to play. I did not know how to play that game. But yes, Misao waiting room is already up. I will also be getting the waiting room up for the membership only Babadook stream. So that should be up if you guys are members as well. I will be sure to have that up within the next like probably either later today or tomorrow, I would say. But we will be watching the Babadook for members only. So, but all right, guys, that is going to be it for this stream. It was very, very fun watching Vita Carnis with you guys. Still, like I said, one of my favorites. I love the creature design. They're super, super creepy looking, and I think that the creature, the world building is super great in this. Remember, guys, go watch Darian Quilloy. Go support them. They are the creator of Vita Carnis. But that is going to be it for me for this one, guys. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next one on Saturday for Misao. And I think that's going to be it. All right, guys. See you guys in the next one. Bye.